I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no.
Welcome to 7.77 News and Radio. I am your host, Pastor Petty. First, who called ice on who? Then two, anybody that's watching my YouTube, can you find where I speak about those individuals? Or where that was mentioned on YouTube? Every day's posted here. Every day's posted here. And before I let you up, remember, number one, do not say anyone's name. You can say people that are here's name, but for the interests of everything, I would very much appreciate if particularly two individuals, if their names were not mentioned, I know I do a great job of making sure that whatever I have going on in real life, that I want it to be clean cut across the board. And I have days.
I was just coming up real quick to say also, I would love to know where I was twisting somebody's story in my live the other night. It's on YouTube. So if you'd like to go watch it from beginning to end and let me know where I twisted somebody's story and didn't treat them with any respect, because I'm pretty sure I treated them with the utmost respect, if anything, I would love for someone to point that out. Just saying. And those that are like sitting with content creators on a platform that's worthless. It is a worthless platform. It is irrelevant because racism is supported on said platforms. So anybody who's over there right now as a viewer and is upset with me, guess what? Your opinion is shit because you sit with somebody who thinks that the N word is the perfect nickname for a family friend or whatever. So you can kiss any kind of apologies goodbye because there is no apology to be made. I have done nothing wrong. I treated you with the utmost respect when you were on my platform the other day, and you chose to go sit in the gutter with a bunch of worthless content creators. So you'll never get an apology from me. That's all I got to say.
I'm actually going to second that for the same exact reasons why I got quote unquote summoned some stranger's little app. Listen, Missy, to him, but the whoever, so go ahead and watch Petty's in the water topic, because out of respect to this person and the fact is it's simply her words only. No other words need to be spoken about it. So you just go watch it. You just go watch that little video, and if you change your mind on it, God bless you. But there won't be a changed mind. So there's nothing to apologize for. I know somebody did send me the live. I was about to write no thank you. This is not my type of people. And then I just ignored it. And 2 seconds later I found out why. But sorry, I was too busy getting my 4 miles in. Gotta get my sorry. Morning time is like a busy work day time. Like you gotta knock it out.
It's okay.
You gotta get stuff done. Yeah. So I will never go quote unquote being beckoned or summoned into a live. If you're there and you see me and you want to talk about it, go ahead. But again, this person asked me not to, the kid, and I won't. It's self-explanatory. Nobody should be speaking on it post. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I just went to get my hair done. I don't know what's going on. So I can decode you pretty good.
I don't think it's anything to decode.
Just
More
people being
so.
hateful.
No, if you've ever had to, if you have ever had to be in front of a judge, um, the one thing you do understand is when there's parties involved, that when one party doesn't have enough evidence, they do their darnest to try to
Get new
get a
evidence.
reaction.
Got you.
So that way they have some evidence to go forward with. And I definitely understand different um, the different time zones to need to be live, but I do a great job not speaking about what I'm doing to make sure that I am on the up and up. A lot of people will tell you their game plan or no
Right.
game plan at all as they are trying to get a clip because they don't have one. If they do have something, it is AI generated, which can definitely be thrown to the system. But also, I have done a great job of making sure that each live is dated and time stamped. So, and if anyone ever served me with anything, I have made sure to do a good job of shutting the hell up. But some people don't know how to shut the hell up. And they continue to talk, which is great.
True.
Um,
True.
which is great. They cannot understand that every opportunity is not an opportunity to get in a box when you're not supposed to be talking about individuals. But for me, I am definitely making sure that I act my 37 years of age. And if I was over the age of 50, I would definitely understand that I am not above the law.
And your mama taught you when to be quiet and when to speak.
Yes.
I
Yes.
get you now. I understand.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
I'm sure somebody's recording.
Sorry, I didn't mean to put my camera on. I wanted to say exactly what you were just saying, that I feel like it's a bait and switch kind of move, but you are very smart. You already know. But also, in defense of Queen and you, it was brought on your platform. Yes, some of us mothers, we freaked out a bit. It was brought back down. We let it all go. They then brought themselves into Queen's Live. She was very gracious, very, very gracious, and did not let anybody bully the man, kid, whatever we want to call him. Let him say what he wanted. He made it very, very clear that he does not want his story spoke about anymore. He does not want any of this trouble online. And Queen respected that. And I think everybody that was there, that we, all of us here that have brains, know what happened. We all respect this man, whatever he went through. We respect that he does not want trouble online. And we have all decided to not talk about it anymore. So, them furthering this, trying to get a friend on your program yesterday and now all these lives, I feel like we should all just kind of ignore it and let them do that out of respect for Kevin, son. I mean, we're not going to speak his name, but we all know who we're talking about. Out of respect for him, that is what he wanted. So let them fools act foolish if they want. We can't stop the mom from, hitting the liquid courage and doing what she gonna do, but we can respect him over here. That's all I wanted to say. Love y'all. I'm gonna drop.
As other people are not I do my best not to give out information. As other people are going into other people's boxes, including some people that are even here now in the comments, it is to my utmost not to react like usually people, no matter if male or female, react. There is a reaction that happens online. And usually what happens is the woman will go live and throw all her cards out and give out all the information that cannot be gotten through felonious ways, be it forging someone's signature, acting as if someone is not here, or whatnot. And as they divulge and pretty much let all of us know that they're doing something illegal, It is up to people who wear suits to make that decision. All you can do if you're not going to be a person who responds is make sure that you gather appropriate evidence. And as individuals continue to think that they're above the law and they know how the law works, you continue to strive forward in the most adult manner. Don't ever jeopardize something that you have going on based off your feelings. An emotional reaction does relieve something, but it does not get you what you want for your goalpost. You must get to the goalpost. The goalpost is worth more in the long run. Sometimes you doubt yourself because some people have families and you doubt whether you should go forward because of their family. But if they don't want to stop, then it should not be a care in your brain for what happens between them and their family. You must continue on to the goal post while striving forward. No one should be able to rattle you.
Hey.
No,
We'll have to ignore my children.
it's okay.
I'm just, I guess I was summoned here by Snark, and she said she was ready, I think. So I'll just, I guess, wait for her, unless anybody else has questions.
So let's take a left, per se. We're taking a left turn and come.
Unless you want me to come, I can come back later, like
No,
towards
it's
the
fine.
end, if you'd rather do
No,
it
it's
then.
fine.
My bad, I wasn't trying to interrupt. I just
I
heard
mean,
that I was
I didn't
summoned.
really, I didn't summon anybody. In fact, had said several times in the live that I held this morning that, yes, I absolutely wanted the conversation with you. I didn't really care where it took place, because I am absolutely confused, only because I know I don't come into your lives, right? They're late at night and I sleep. So it was odd to wake up this morning and hear that you had an opinion on me when I regularly don't hold opinions about people that I don't know from the
I
app
absolutely had
somehow.
an opinion. I said
But
that
you
I
said, well,
had nothing
what was
against
odd
you.
about me? Yeah, well, you said that I entertain Sunshine's bad behavior. And I wanted to
No, I
know
said
if you had,
I said Sunshine
no,
was
no,
in
no,
your box,
no,
and you
no,
entertained
no,
that.
no, you did not say that.
But you didn't say anything bad on
You
me.
said that I entertain Sunshine's bad behavior. My question to you is, do you have something that you could show where I was entertaining the bad behavior?
I received a clip yesterday, and I misworded last night because you didn't actually say anything about me. You didn't respond to Sunshine. It was in your live. So I misworded what I said, and I later then corrected it. Of course, people wouldn't send you where I corrected it and say
I
I
mean,
actually have nothing against
I have
you.
30 minutes of
I can get it
recording,
for you.
Smashly.
I can get it for you.
Okay, so my second part of my confusion then is with you saying to the people in your live that I entertained her bad behavior. I wondered why you allowed then people to speak racist rhetoric in your live without correcting said behavior, but want to call out the fact that I entertain bad behavior is my
Hold on.
second point of confusion.
Sorry, can you say that again? I got a phone call and it cut out.
I said this, the second point that I became further confused was when, during your live that you hosted, you allowed racist rhetoric to be spoke without correction. That's when I
Where?
was further confused.
Can
Oh, I
you?
posted it. It's on my page.
Well, I literally just opened my phone, so I haven't seen it. Can you just tell me?
Petty, can you pull up my page by chance?
No, baby, listen. That's a whole different nose, skin color, like chin. Man, listen. You got more chins than a Chinese phone book in there. I do right now. That's a really sick. Like, how the
Mima, do you believe
no,
that I am
baby,
making
listen.
something out of nothing? Mima, do you believe that a human being saying the words that you have
Listen.
more chins than a Chinese phone
You
book,
got more chins
do
than a
you
Chinese
feel that I'm
phone
making
book in there.
something out of nothing?
That's a real.
I guess I wasn't aware that that's a racist comment, and if that is offensive, apologies on my behalf, but it didn't come out of my mouth. I wasn't aware that
Ashley,
saying something
I'm
like
very
that
disappointed that
or
to
mentioning
hear.
race or mentioning any kind of race ever for any reason is always racist. I wasn't aware of that, so my apologies. I just would like to finish what I was saying.
Well, I'm disappointed in hearing that, and that's really all I got, guys.
I understand. I had nothing bad to say about you last night. I genuinely had nothing bad to say about Sunshine either. I sat all day and listened to Sunshine spew nasty things about me, and I wanted to at least say my part of it. And I again didn't know saying something about a Chinese phone book is racist. I apologize for that. I was not aware of that. I really
It's
wasn't.
more just for educational purposes only. It's more xenophobic. It's called xenophobia. If anybody wanted to do some research on it, comments like that are very xenophobic. That's it. That's all.
Well, apologies. I apologize for that. I genuinely was not aware. I have never um, held lives that had any sort of racism in it. I have never been racist myself. And I feel like the only reason why that was posted was because Snark was upset with me. And instead of just having a conversation with me, uh, you wanted me here to
Oh,
call me
no,
out
no, no,
here
no,
or
no, no.
wherever.
No,
So
that's not why I posted it. I posted it for awareness and educational purposes because I think everybody should be aware of the words that come out of their mouth have harmful effects on people. And
it
if you're
didn't come
not
out of my
aware of
mouth.
that, then, well, I'm just saying you allowed it without correction. I find that
So
very
then why
offensive
didn't
and
you
it's
call
just not
PPG
something
here?
that I agree with it. Well, it doesn't, well, I mean, PPG has every right to come in here. I would love nothing more
But
than
did
to
you?
address PPG. But I'm saying that you accused me of entertaining bad behavior and then went on to
So it was
actually
retaliation.
hold
I got it.
no.
Because
Okay, I mean,
I knew that
if
that
you
was
want
going
to
to come out of
consider that
PPG's mouth.
retaliation,
I
if
mean,
you
I
want to
do.
consider that
I do.
retaliation, then you can consider it what you would like, okay?
I do.
But what I would like to know, is it a crime? Is it a crime to have a profile picture that is not of yourself? Is there anybody in this chat right now
It
that has
wasn't.
an AI photo as a profile picture or
Okay, see,
something other than
Snark, let me
their
stop you there
likeness
because that
as,
woman,
no, I'm not going to because
it's not just about the
I don't
profile
think you
picture,
don't
though. You weren't
understand.
there. No, I think you don't understand what the fuck happened. That's what I think. I think that you think that some girl just came in with a profile picture and I was like, ooh, you're a catfish. No, that's not what happened, baby. She
Then
came
please
up.
give all the context so that I
I
can
will. I
understand because
absolutely
I
will.
want to.
She came up into my live and we were all keying for a long time. And then out of nowhere, she wanted the big box and said, look, this is me, and posted a photo that was clearly of a TV show. So I looked it up briefly because if you didn't know, because you're not up late at night, last week we had busted another catfish who was actually fucking with people in my chat that we busted. Okay. So I did call it out. We were very nice. I was like, I don't want to have to do this. This is not the type of lives I typically hold. I feel really bad. Everybody was questioning it. She actually came up and then continued to lie for the next 30 to 40 minutes in my live, putting up multiple different screenshots of people who were very melanated, much more melanated than she was. She even turned on her camera and still tried to pretend that she was this person. So yeah, it got a little wild last night, and my bad. But Kendra's here. Dirty Dan is Kendra. So if Kendra wants to speak, because Kendra was there. So
Ashley, can I just clear something up very quick? Because I have to hop down. I'm working.
yes,
I'm not
please.
defending Pam, but she didn't even hear the Chinese remark. It was me that heard it in her chat. So it wasn't retaliation to you because I am the one that pointed it out and brought it up. So I just want you to know that I felt that way and I said something in her live. So it wasn't her that heard that and brought that up as retaliation to you. It was she missed it and I heard it. So I just want to make that clear.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
I just want to say, my opinion, this is my opinion, you do support bad behavior because I was trying to keep Sunshine out of the box and to stop snapping on people who care about her and never said anything bad to her. And she proceeded to bash me for me relapsing. But yet you want to come for Smashly for something she didn't even say in her live. Yes, I see how it was offensive and she said she's sorry, but why didn't you call PBG in here? You do condone Sunshine's bad behavior. You do condone it. I don't know why you're taking all this out on Ashley when we're just telling the truth. Sunshine
I'm
goes on
looking
this
for an
Because I
instance.
mentioned her
I'm
name.
looking. Give me an
herself.
example. Give me an example of how I've entertained Sunshine's bad behavior. Please, that's what I'm looking for.
I was trying to help the girl from embarrassing the shit out of herself, and you sit there and let
Was
her
I
confuse and
there?
lie
Was
on
I
me.
there, Kendra?
You
Kendra,
literally,
was I there?
hey, wait a minute. She made a video with a sound calling me the R word, and you literally are giving her a pass for it. She is too
I
old to be
didn't
doing
because
this
she took
shit.
accountability for it and said that she did not know that that word was in there
Oh,
and
girl.
changed the sound. What do you want me to do? Kendra, was I in there that night when you were trying to stop her from doing whatever it is she was doing
It
though?
doesn't matter. She
No.
continued to go and bash me and call me a meth head,
Listen,
Star.
hey Donna, listen, for the people in the comments that are saying I like drama, listen, if I listen to something, if something's sent to me and I listen to it and I have a problem with it, I can say what I want about it. Just like everybody else has that same right. If I disagree with something that is done on a public platform, I am absolutely within my rights to have an opinion on what happened, especially if my name is mentioned, right? My point of this whole conversation was Smashly called me out for entertaining bad behavior and then a few moments later entertained bad behavior. Period.
I'm preparing myself for this block. I'm just gonna say this. If it had been anybody else, we would have been crucified. There would not have been, oh, I didn't know that wasn't the song in the background. We would have been crucified. There would have been 8 lives held about it. This is what I mean when I say the energy is not the same for everybody else.
I agree, Katie. I agree, girl.
But
Well,
that's the thing.
what would you
We
like
There's
would
me
have
to
been
double
do?
crucified.
standards.
If the woman put a sound on her video that had a word that she wasn't aware was in
She
it,
knew that
then when
shit.
she
Do you want to see
I'm
the
just
messages of her
asking,
calling me meth head, bro? You want to see the messages of her calling me a meth head? Do you want to see it after
I'm asking,
months?
Kendra, do you want to stop yelling for fuck's sake? Listen,
There.
did she come
I
here
was
and
there.
say, I did not realize that word was in there and I changed the sound? What would you like me to do? Crucify her for changing the sound?
I
Petty
just
has the
think that
video.
if
Petty has
we
all the screenshots of her talking shit to me. Petty has it all. So I mean, if anybody wants to pull it, I don't have Kim access. Petty is free to show the shit. Petty is free to show it. Cause I'm done with this woman coming on here and getting drunk and fucking thinking she can drag me. Cause it's not gonna fucking happen. I done nothing but care for her. Nothing.
You didn't
Even
care
after
for
she
her,
dragged
Kendra.
me through the
Enough with
fucking mud.
that.
Right, because I didn't
Kendra,
keep her out of the
stop.
fucking box with
Kendra,
multiple people.
stop.
Let her fucking
Kendra,
embarrass
you
herself.
did not. Kendra, I don't think you care much about anybody. That's my
She
honest
was.
opinion.
She
But
you were
you
Okay.
there that night.
certainly
She
did
was.
not
That's
care.
rude.
You did not care about Sunshine.
She
Quit
was
with
there
that
that night. Yes,
narrative
Can I
she
because
just
that's
finish?
not
was.
true.
Can I just finish so I could drop, please? Because the rest of this has nothing to do with me. This is just me making a point that I've been trying to make for weeks. That if it was anybody else, I understand that there's nothing that you could have done, and I know what you're saying, TikTok. I get it, but if it was anybody else, it would have been way worse than just that. We wouldn't have been able to use that excuse. We would have been shunned, all of the
Yep.
things, and that's all I'm trying to say.
I was there, Snark. Kendra was being so kind. Smashley repeatedly asked her to stop because she kept telling her that because the Sunshine Lady kept telling Smash that people had a problem with her and let her in the box. Kendra was like, listen, not tonight. She's trying to chill. She was being very respectful, very kind. Your girl, not your girl, this human was relentless to the point of where she was getting in my DMs and I don't even know her, nor do I want to. I just deleted it. I responded to her one words. She would not stop. It was like 2 or 3 nights ago, and she would not stop. So
Okay, and I
honestly,
respect that.
it was
Okay, I
terrible.
get that part. I get that part. But where was I entertaining that behavior is what I'm asking. That's what I was accused of,
It's just funny
entertaining
that
her
you didn't
bad
receive those
behavior.
clips.
I did not. I wasn't even there.
Nobody ever receives the clips, the good clips, right? They only receive the very, very bad clips, and then they like to come up here and call people out, and they don't even have the full context or the full story. So that's my point. If you had a problem with me, you could have come to me privately. I didn't actually talk shit about you,
Well,
Snark.
you
I
could have come
corrected
to me in the
myself.
same context,
I
Smashley. If
corrected
you had an
myself.
issue with me entertaining bad behavior, you could have said that to me. You
Girl,
and
could
I
you
have
let
never had a
somebody get a fucking
conversation.
sentence out, Snark? I literally said last night, I corrected myself and then went on to say that was your voice that they heard first in the clip I played. That's the only reason why your name got brought up because people had asked what live it was. I said it was Snarks. And I was salty at Sunshine at the time, yes. So I misworded what I'd said and then I corrected it. And I had said that Snark actually didn't do anything. You didn't respond. You didn't say anything bad about me or anybody else. It was solely just Sunshine. Okay? That's what I said. If you would have come to me, I would have told you that. I'm out of here.
Well, I don't need to come to anybody if you speak on me in a live and I watch the live and you accuse me of entertaining bad behavior and then turn around and entertain bad behavior. That's kind of hypocritical.
I'm just gonna say, I don't care who thinks I don't care about anybody because I do and I know who I am as a human. I do care about Ms. Even now, I still care about Ms. But what I'm not going to do is allow anybody to sit here and drag me over something I've already took accountability for because I was trying to look out for her. I didn't, and I'm sorry, but the ones that really don't care about Ms. are the ones that let her go up in that fucking live and show her fucking ass and act a fool and embarrass herself. That's the ones that don't fucking care about her if you really want to come down to the fucking truth. Stop dragging me. I blocked you to set a boundary. I had told you. You have blew up my phone 2 times in the last fucking 2 weeks. I have told you. I blocked you on Snapchat before this and I blocked you on TikTok now and you will not get unblocked. I gave you a chance to be in my life again. I gave you a chance because I cared about you and you continue to motherfucking call me a method. I'm not. So fuck off. Leave me the fuck alone, Sunshine, period. This is it. I don't want to hear shit about me come out of your mouth again. I tried my best to care for you and tried to get you to see that, hey, nobody in here is attacking you. Nobody here is coming for you, man. Nobody. We were trying to help you because we didn't want to see you embarrass yourself. But fuck me. Fuck me. Right? Yeah.
Hmm. I could be missing something, but why was that brought here? Am I wrong?
Um,
I mean, tell me if I'm wrong.
I mean, I mean, it's an open news station. If definitely okay to not
Okay.
harbor.
I just, mm, okay. My opinion. Never mind.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, bye.
later.
I was gonna say something. Never mind.
Okay. Um, what could I offer after listening to both sides? I'll offer this. I think I think associates can definitely do a better job of respecting each other's boundaries and also I didn't know the name calling was going on. Has me flustered a little bit, but definitely could do a better job um, of not attacking one's past. Thank you. Or attacking one's whatever one's been through in their life. Um, is the host responsible for outlandish things that may be said in the box? Um, this is only for me. Uh, I, I, if I hear something that may be inappropriate, I try to remove the person quickly. Um, also, sometimes people aren't educated, nor do they want to be educated on what may be offensive to groups of people. So, a joke that may be good on a comedy skit may not be good for an entire group of people. David Chappelle runs into this a lot. So does your boy with the long hair but bald right here, YT guy, uh, comedian. Um, yeah, this 7-7 merch. It is. Uh, uh, Comedians are comedians. They get paid to make jokes. Yeah, George Carlin. George Carlin. That's his name. That is his name. George Carlin has made jokes that he has to backtrack on. Um, uh, so I think it was also stated that I mean I've been stated it, but it was stated in the chat today. Why are we arguing amongst ourselves? Um, yeah, just a lot to digest. A lot to digest with what I heard, things I know. Um, I can't tell either side to do better, but yeah, definitely set boundaries for yourselves uh, and try to do better, I guess.
Let me make this clear. I said several times in the live that I held this morning that I did not want to do this here. I didn't only say it once, but I said it several times. What happened was I stepped out of this live to answer a phone call from the doctor, and when I came back into the live, Smashley said, "Is Snark here? Now's your time, girl." And then Smashley was in a box, so then I took a box. I said I wasn't going to do this here. I said I was, in fact, going to do it on my platform. There are people in the chat that were in my live that can confirm that.
They They did confirm that in the chat. I perceive that there are parties from both sides that respect both individuals. And I respect both individuals. I don't have a side to pick. Um, so, um, so, ooh. It's, I don't believe it's, I don't know how to say it. Me, I call somebody out. Let me look through my YouTube. Do I call out somebody every day? I mean, I get brought things. Oh, okay. I was like, man, I get brought things. People come here and like that lady the other day, she called herself out. And I really believe that if you start the 12-step program, you should definitely try to reach out to your sponsor. If you're scamming and no matter how vague it is that I make it that you could come talk, you should definitely try to come talk if you're not scamming anyone. I mean, if I had got $6,000, there's no way that I would be asking anyone else for money. But that's, I mean, everybody doesn't have morals. Definitely could see that $6,000 on TickLeap. But definitely wouldn't be asking you for any money. Definitely would try to explain why I needed the money, why I needed your money when I had 6,000 that I made from TikTok. I definitely would come over here and explain that. Pretty natural. Pretty natural thing.
Buddy, can you do me a favor?
Oh, yes.
I just want to ask you a question.
Mhm.
Was Hair Junkie removed from your peace of mind because of the comments that he made about the ice raids, or was it because of who he sat with, or was it both? Because he's spinning a narrative. Sorry, oh my girl just got her shack taken. That you voted him off only because of who he sits with. Come here, baby.
Because of what? Say that again.
He's spinning a narrative that the only reason you would vote him off the island is because who he sat with has nothing to do with the ice raid comments, but that had part of it, correct?
I mean, not necessarily. The ice was just a cherry on top. I mean, I've been holding that on, but the people control this channel, number one. And the people watch everything. The people watch where other people go. And the people voted. The people had been wanting to hold the vote due to the oppiness of hanging out with racists and other people. The people who are here are the people that control the page and decide if you can be here or not based off the screen recordings that they have on you that get submitted that we all listen to, including someone saying that we call somebody an inappropriate name, a racist name, that may be tuning in. They voted those people off. It would have been more inclined for me not to vote anyone off, but I don't control this page.
Perfect. So let me say two things in response to that, since they're streaming over there. I love how the person that made the ice comment sitting over there comfortable when allegedly someone's son over there got ice called on them. That's weird to me. Also, too, racists love racists. That's why they all sit together. I get it. All right, cool. Queen, did you have something to say to me?
No, not you, girl. I was just saying, like, can
Okay.
we not have to explain a block anymore? Like,
No. So that
no,
wasn't.
not you, not you. I'm not addressing you. I'm addressing the person who continues to have a problem about it and continues to use it as their content on their platform and cry about it. You chose to sit with who you wanted to sit with, and Kiki, Again, there's a difference between sitting and being nosy because you want to hear all sides of the story, and there's a difference between entertaining inappropriate behavior. That is why you're sitting over there now. And I think it's still fucking weird that you are sitting with people who dragged you for filth.
Yep.
It is so weird. That tells me you have no self-confidence in yourself, and you need to be accepted, whether good or bad behavior. So
Clock
I
it.
think it's no longer appropriate to have to tell a grown-ass man why he is no longer welcome over here, because he can't seem to understand that this community actually embraced him over the last few weeks when he was struggling mentally, which is crazy to me. You are now sitting over there and bashing a community that sat here and let you take a box for a long periods of time in this live and let you pour your heart out. And I watched people sit in the comments dropping heart emojis saying it's going to be okay and we got your back. And then you turned around and went and sat with people who bash us and who say disgusting racist things, homophobic things. And it doesn't make any sense. That is messy behavior. So if you want to go sit over there, then sit over there. But don't complain about it. You chose that option. But stop going live and bashing on people who treated you with the utmost respect outside of this stupid vote off of an island. You want good people? Then prove that you can be good people. Actions speak louder than words. And right now, you're sitting with people who not only have disgusting words, but they have disgusting actions towards other people on this platform. And if you want to put your name and you want to stamp your name on that kind of behavior, then you deserve to sit over there. And you can sit over there and complain. Or you can change yourself.
Amen.
Yeah, preach it, clock it, all the things. Petty. I like the what you want to call it? The the what do you call it? The merch. Yes.
Yeah.
Looks nice. Have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you. Going back right in our news coverage today, I find it highly inappropriate that someone can go through the YouTube channel and not play.
Wait, sorry to interrupt, but I don't want you to end first. Can we get you to like stand up and like show us the shirt and like maybe close up the logo a little bit, just a little like not a 360, nothing crazy, but we can't really see the logo. Let me drop so you can have a big screen. Thank you.
One of many from the website. I decided to go with this one. We'll be showing some other stuff later, with hoodies and stuff like that, and joggers and stuff like that. Yeah, I like the color as well. It's a nice color. I like the blue as well. Yeah, the website can be found in my bio. I have to be thankful sometimes for throughout what people, yeah, got joggers as well and hoodies. Throughout what they are doing, I have to be thankful sometimes that there are companies that see me. And I know I stated, maybe not for everybody, seen enough to give me a website that they let me cure to everything that's on that website. If you go to my bio, they gave me that website. In previous iterations of Petty, I was trying to do something nice by showing you can make a website for free. And for free, they gave me a website. And Petty has merch. And as angry as I want to be sometimes, I'm reminded that I don't have to be. That you all, the people, you see me. But then there's companies that see me as well. and they understand that positive guy doing positive things. Let's give him something. Let's give him something. So the website is in the bio. That was given to me by the company. Fourth Wall, gonna shout you out. Gave me the website. They just told me to design some logos, which I have more stuff to upload and design. And yeah, I can't get lost in everything that's going on. Yeah, Alabama famous. So you don't have to buy anything from the website. You can just go look at our. You can go look at our. That's our website. And you can go look at our website and just look and be like, wow, I stayed here long enough to see this happen. For us, by us, type deal. So you don't have to buy anything. You could just go look and be like, oh, togetherness, not being angry, not doing anything outside of the angle. And when my parole officer spoke about doing that nice thing for mayor and getting those 2 items out there, that's where it's coming from. And I would be so inclined, once it's all said and done, to let you pick out something specifically, whoever those 2 winners are, that 1 item for when that comes from mayor, and that nice quote, and make sure I get that sent to you. Just a tidbit about that. So at the news station, I have to remember not to get sidebarred by the antics of manic people who are always looking for a clip that could help them. Back to the YouTube. It would do everybody a drastic favor, for one, for all 351 videos that are located on the YouTube, to make sure you're not taking a story that someone is giving you and putting it as their word. Something that I'm still confused about is, when did we say call ICE on anyone? We listened to someone tell us that they spoke to a 12-year-old. This is what they said. And they developed a relationship with a 12-year-old. Never once did we advocate for anything. If anything, I believe that now we are just coming up with stories that fit the bill of drama. I don't even know whether to call it drama, because you're doing something malicious that's not true. And I don't know if that's the drink talking at that point. The destruction that's already being caused in the individual's life to then become more destructive to try to take other people down. Also, is something malicious going on or happened that you're trying to cover up, which I haven't poked or pried or neither pulled over a rock to try to figure out, which I don't. But for the mass majority of us, it pretty much stopped at 12 years old, because we think it's inappropriate for adults to be talking to anyone on any gaming platform. Maybe so. We think that we understand that children get on video games and play and do all types of things, but we don't agree with developing relationships with minors. That is what was said, and if it wasn't played for you, I ask you kindly to go to that YouTube from Wednesday, posted February 6th, and I absolutely ask you to skim through it until you hear the part where we advocated for calling ICE on anyone. I absolutely asked you to skim through it and look for where anyone was trying to make a family look bad. You find that part and make sure you play it. Words aren't enough. Make sure you play the part where they're advocating for calling ICE. Make sure you play that because that should be number one. You shouldn't just have someone's word, you should be able to play the clip as well.
I would also like to say, if the hatred is so strong, close your eyes and just listen to the actual words, because the words were an adult talking to a minor child. And I love that it worked out for them, but these are the stories that I warn my children about. There are too many times where it was not a good situation that came out of this. Forget your hatred for whose live it is and listen to the actual story.
Agreed. 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 Another thing that I'm going to touch on, and let me let you speak first before I touch on that.
All right, just to piggyback off of Broken, I think the hatred is probably almost going to outweigh the actual facts. Here, I said last night, and I said it this morning, and I'll say it again now because I know they're listening. I do not feel sorry or feel apologetic for the way that I got heated and come up in that box and asked you why you were talking to a child. And I heard this morning with my own ears that a 17-year-old is not a child. Excuse me? If my kids are grown now. I have a 21-year-old and almost a 26-year-old. When my oldest daughter was 17 or my youngest daughter was 17, if I found out that a 50-something-year-old adult was talking to them online, I wouldn't be in your box right now because I would be rocking an orange jumpsuit. My only question was, why were you talking to a child? As soon as you learned that that individual you were speaking with was a minor child, you should have ended the conversation. Period. But no, you didn't. You made your story sound worse because you went on further to state that you had to push this child for information and push this child to open up to you and talk. As a parent, my red flags were going off all over the place. So the energy you got that day in this box was because of what you said. You said it. We didn't say it. Pastor Petty stayed muted most of the time until it got to the point, and I got to the same point because I have never hit the guest button request so fast in my entire life. But I could see it on his face too. The moment when you were speaking where it all clicked in our parental brains that something was off. Anyways, I'm going to hop down because this situation just gets me heated and I don't want to yell and raise my voice, and I just, as a parent, I cannot, and like Broken said, I'm glad that your situation worked out for you. I'm glad that, everything worked out and everything was fine. But in most cases, it is not that. And, and I don't feel sorry for anything that I said or any of the questions that I asked or anything that I said to the other party that came up into the box. I don't feel sorry for that. And I won't feel sorry for that. And nobody over here called ICE.
To even think that is just ridiculous. Now this is a little left, and I don't know why it popped in my head just now for a second. But when I heard it this morning, Petty, I automatically thought of you. I was listening to Don Lemon this morning, and he was talking about hate watchers, and he was like, that one of his mentors told him, like back in the day, you either want to be the most loved person at the broadcast center, or you want to be the most hated. He said, and his mentor always told him that you want to be the most hated. And Don Lemon was like, well, why? It seems like you would want to be the most loved. And he said, no. He says, because the loved people will always be there for you, right? So they'll come and they'll watch you at their own leisure and they'll support you. But the people that hate you will be there every single day because there's so much passion and emotion around it. So for everybody that sits on the outside and streams petty every single day, just know that you're putting so much of your emotions into this man that really just has to do something to your psyche. I just thought it was brilliant when I heard him say that. I thought, hate watchers, I get it. Because I did. I automatically thought about Petty when he said that. And just like somebody said earlier, oh my gosh, we're being streamed again today, being streamed again. And yeah, yeah. It takes so much more emotion and so much more vitriol, I guess, to put forth that emotion of hate and disdain than it is to just like have peace, love, and happiness. So I don't know. It just made me think of it. I know that was a left. Those people are vile. I'll discuss it. I know we said we wasn't going to discuss them, but for them to say that someone called ice is absolutely absurd. And for her to say that 17-year-old is not a child is absurd because their frontal cortex, especially in males, are not even developed into their mid 20s. So he is still a young man. Like, even today, at his age today, I would still question an adult talk. My son's 22, right? And if there was someone my age still playing a game with my son, I'd be like, what they got in common with you? What's the common link between you two? Because y'all shouldn't have nothing in common. That's just my take on it right now. Yes, he was still a young man. 17-year-old is still a child. 20 something years old is still a young man. Frontal cortex not developed. If you don't know what that is or what that means, Miss Snow Bunny, look it up.
I kind of want to chime in on the game. So I downloaded the game. I was kind of curious on what type of game this was since I game. And I was really curious about the interactions. How do you interact with people? How do you play and all that crap? Just real quick. And honestly, I got on and it's literally like I don't know how many people in here play games, but it's a battle game. You jump in and you pew pew and you run around. So it takes a while to make friends on there, and it's crazy to me that she's, again, as people stated, that people, she said that it took them a while for him to open up to them. But the fact that that game is really just meant for having fun, running around and pew pewing and all that stuff, and that's all it was. It's not an interaction game of making, like, it takes a while to make friends on that game, which is kind of the red flag for me. I don't have the game on I immediately uninstalled it after I realized how this game was. But it's that just makes it all the more creepy because there are games out there that are purposely like interactive games for you to just be talking to people purposely. So
Okay, so Pastor Petty, I don't come up very often. I think this is my third time and twice today. I don't come up to boxes unless like my heart tells me I need to say something. And I was scrolling through and I happened to scroll into Megan's live by accident. I do not watch that woman, but RT was in there screaming in the top of her lungs, so I started listening to see what she was ranting about. And just to clear things, I got the ice answer. I knew it wasn't you, but that's what they were saying. And then they were saying that you said yesterday, I think they said it was yesterday, that you said that anybody that adopts kids is PD30. and that any man that adopts kids is a P3DO, and that you said even out of the country or in the country, and it doesn't matter your skin color, whatever it was, anybody that adopts children are PD3Os. So I just wanted you to know that, because I know that that's not really who you are, and I know that you didn't say that, but I just wanted you to know that. And I know it's probably not something I should have brought up, but I just felt like I needed to let you know that, because that is what they're spewing.
I'm about to listen to my own. Just bear with me.
I'm just gonna hop down, but I really did just want you to know that. That's all.
I think I did say you should not adopt a child you do not know. I mean,
you said what? I'm sorry.
You should not adopt a child.
Data that leads to better performance. It analyzes.
Like I said, I am a gamer, and I just want to let people know there are a lot of.
Yeah, I think I did state that you should not adopt a child you do not know.
But you didn't say that anybody that does adopt is a P3DO, did you? I mean, that's so they took a version of what you said, and of course they dramatized it. You know how that happens. So I just wanted you to know that's what they're spreading, that you're saying that anybody who adopts a child is a P3DO. So, and that you are the one that called ICE. I think somebody already said that, so I got that answer. But yeah, they are spewing both of those things.
Yeah, I heard that. Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me make it clear for them, since they're streaming. In the last live that Snow Bunny was in, Petty absolutely did not make that comment. Hi, I did. I said, you should not adopt a child you don't know. And Petty was reamed about it and called all kinds of names because he stated that comment. So I stated the comment again. You should not adopt a child you don't know. That is what was stated. So let me make it clear for you, RT.
Yeah, she was going off, Hensley. Like couldn't even understand what she was saying.
Well, she can come head to head with me. She can come head to head with me. She can come head to head with me.
I'm gonna hop down, and I enjoy your lives. Bye.
Later. Thanks, Hensley. I'll do a short
websites that let you
say. I mean, yeah, we did an adult adoption.
People like y'all, I would be scared too. This is why parents like us. Gamer tags are? Can you tell us what your gamer tags are?
I don't have a gamer tag.
No.
I don't.
Can you tell her what hers is?
What's your wife's?
I don't even know. I don't even play anymore.
What's your wife's gamer quick, tag? Please. Exactly.
Because we'd never done anything like this.
Because they would not willingly.
Because here's the thing. When we went to pick him up down outside of Houston, he lived in a 2-bedroom apartment with 4 other people. Mm-hmm. Okay, we went into the apartment. There ain't shit in that apartment. There ain't a table, chairs, beds, or nothing.
But he has a cell phone or something to play games with.
You know what? They figure out ways to play this stuff and buy this. I don't know.
I'm not saying that you're a slave and that all this whatever. Sorry, I didn't. And to make that point.
Shut up and lower our fucking tone.
Hey, please.
I can't.
What are you screaming though?
Go before husband goes real quick. I just want to say this. I see
the circumstances at hand. I feel like
that isn't a family member or a friend that I know their parents personally. But I mean, I just came up because yes, Gigi has been on a lot of the streams that we watched.
I think you need to not be worrying about being on the app.
Talks because I
you can.
I just want to say, listen, I did not let my children play video games online until they were 18, and then when sounds like you, for the most part, most of you are.
It's because my husband's been raising them though.
January, February of 2020, adoptive father passed away.
And then you would think.
And it was not, whatever.
And neither one of y'all have answered. Why are you trying to seek out children online?
I'm not.
Point blank, period, the end.
I'm not.
That's exactly what y'all did.
They had him checked.
You all said was here also. So you're only going to adopt the one adult child and leave the other kids. He was the only one that was scared of being deported, but the other kids, your stories aren't adding up.
Wife talking to a minor child.
Can you tell her what hers is?
What's your wife's?
I don't even know. I don't
Hold up,
become a
correction,
citizen of this
correction,
country.
correction, Aiden. I just want to lay this correction in there. You said you started playing the game during COVID during 2020.
So after 2020, what was
You
your
need to
game
drop because all the story is changing.
And
You're right.
thank you,
It
Hensley.
It was a leap of faith, and it was something that we.
What year was this?
So we started the adoption process in 2020. He was born in 2001. You're right. So that's what. Oh my God.
Overnight?
No issues. Down outside. I paid for the adoption to get him out of that crap, and to give him a better life, to where now he's.
That's all I'm saying. Like, damn, at least goddamn keep the story straight. God damn, I'm going through, like, I'm not even saying nothing. Like, that's my YouTube. Like, I did a correction. But damn, like, y'all look weird as hell today. Y'all look weird. Y'all look weird as hell today. Y'all look weird as hell. How you gonna make this add up? Play my own fucking YouTube. That you definitely could have told anybody, like I tell anybody, hey, go to the YouTube. Go to the YouTube. Go to the YouTube. Go listen. Weird as fuck. And then not even offering the lady no support. Then not even offering, I mean, for clicks and views and drama. Like, bro, y'all could at least be telling the lady, hey, go sober up. It's weird, bro. No humanity. Hey, now, Heather.
Hey, thanks for having me. I could turn on my camera, but I've never been on a live before, so don't drag
You
me.
don't have to turn on. You don't have to turn on. It's all good.
Okay. So this is my real account, and I'm a business owner, so nobody come dragging me or doing anything crazy. I don't come in on a fake account. So I have a few things to say, but the first thing I'd like to say is I am an adoptive mother of 2 children from Guatemala. I'm very familiar with the adoption proceedings from Guatemala into the U.S. Yes, it's a little different no, I don't support hippie Harley. Sorry. It is a little different if the child was already here. But secondly, I'm also very familiar. I married a man years ago who had been here undocumented. And so we had to go through that process to get him legal. So I've been through both sides. I did not hear her entire story. I've seen lots of it, more than I probably want to know. I'm thankful that if this is what has happened, I'm thankful that he is in I hope to be a safe place. But anyways, Guatemala and the U.S. no longer reciprocate adoptions, at least of children from there to here, because they will not issue the visas. Part of the Hague Convention, blah, 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 lots of info there. But my question, and I don't know if anybody really truthfully knows this answer, but if he was here undocumented, that's a crime, and they normally send people back in order to do the visa legally. So I'm a little confused about that. And did he have all of his documentation? Because it takes a lot of documentation in order to adopt someone. I just don't know. Normally, if somebody here is here illegally and they want to come here legally, they have to go back to their home country and go through the process. I don't know, since he was slightly underage. But anyways, and
Can I answer?
yes, please.
Okay. So from what they said, and I'm still going to direct you to the YouTube. It's on Wednesday. It says Wednesday type stuff. According to what they said, he was human teed and he was already over here.
Mm-hmm.
They did not go through an agency like you went through.
Yep.
They went and picked him up, is what they stated, and you can go look at the YouTube, and if once you looked at it and you want to come back today or tomorrow and tell me if I misspoke on what I heard, you can tell me I misspoke. But what I heard them say is they went and picked him up and they paid whatever fees to whoever, and that they were scared while they went and picked him up. This person, like you just stated, which I agree with, which I didn't state on Wednesday, nobody was supposed to pick him up. This person is supposed to go back across the border if they had been human teed, like we see with the Chinese that are brought over here to work in greenhouses, as well as Spanish people that are brought over here. They are supposed to be sent back through Homeland Security. So I am 100% with you as well. Why wasn't the person sent back through Homeland Security? Instead, we are paying someone else who supposedly human teed them over here to keep them over here instead of going through the proper channels in the proper way, because it was also stated that this person has a job at Walmart but doesn't have a green card.
I want to believe the situation, because if he's been adopted and he's in a safe environment, that's fabulous. I would have adopted him myself if need be. There's just a lot of holes, and I know the process. I just don't know the process because he's underage, but I know the adoption process.
According to him, he's 25 now, 25 or 24 now.
And tell me again when they actually adopted him, what his age was?
17 or 18. And supposedly he spoke to his father, and his father told them it was okay, even though he had not went through the proper process of crossing, that his father, who is in the other country, said it was okay for them to adopt him.
He's got to have a visa. He's got to have a visa.
Yeah, yes.
I know. I hope that it works out for him, and that he can live a good life. I do worry about Mom. I hope that she gets it together for him, and that's really all I have to say.
If he was born in 2001 and they adopted him in 2020, he would not have been 17 or 18. He would have been 19. I was born in 2001. I think I would know that. I'm just saying, there's a lot of holes. And then for her to go over there and say all the crap she said this morning with, you know who, and then say, don't bash our girl, you know who, when she has the charges and stuff she has. I mean, just saying. That's all I had to say. Yeah. I'm just pointing out stuff. I'm just saying.
If he was actually an adult, then there's no way they would have. He's considered a criminal. He would have to go back across the U.S., the border, apply for special circumstances for a visa to come back. It's a whole process, and he's got to prove why he needs to be here, which he very well could do, because if that's his only family, I mean, he could maybe talk somebody into giving them a visa. But then he's got to come back, and then they'd have to do the adoption through a private attorney here, which could totally be done. But he's got to be legal to do that. And unless I'm totally missing something, and there's some organization that helps these very, very young adults that are here illegally, I wish him the best. I hope that he lives a good
I
life.
have a question. I have a question. So also, he had stated he has a passport. How is he able to get a passport here if he doesn't have a visa? I'm just generally curious on that.
He would not be able to get a U.S. passport for a fact.
Okay. I was just
He would
It's
have,
just a
because
lot of
he had.
holes. I'm getting down there.
yeah, he would have to be a U.S. citizen, and a green card or a visa does not make you a U.S. citizen.
All right. I'm just gonna drop down there.
And again, there's a gray area there. If he was really adopted and he was reissued I don't know where they live, what state, if he would have to be reissued a local birth certificate that it's called a delayed birth certificate. Yeah, there's a lot. It's just messy. And I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I'd love to see how it happened, just for my own education, because I'm familiar with visas being issued to those who have been here illegally for years. And I'm familiar with the adoption process between Guatemala and the United States. So, I mean, if it happened, I'd love to know, because God forbid I come across a 17-year-old kid here, homeless, undocumented. Gosh, my heart is in Guatemala, but anywhere undocumented, and he wants to be a good human. Lord have mercy, I'd help him too. But anyways, can you drop me? Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Here at the news station, I'm not here to poke in holes in what anyone has said on this program that we all heard. I believe anybody that comes to this news station, number one, I believe you to be of sound mind. Number two, I believe that you hear something, and if it don't make sense to you, it don't make sense. I believe that here at the news station that even the outsiders would love to be a part of the news station, and they made their own bed as the people watch them. It is, I'll play it. It is to my best ability, and someone said it in the comments that reactions are what they are looking for, and that is how I started out the news. That is how I started out the news. I started out by letting you know. We always try to do that here. We always try to do that. We do here we try to make people come together. Actually, it's one of the staples of this platform is reminding people that we could do better together than fighting amongst ourselves. I started out this broadcast, and it has been like this as well for many of evenings, as people do not think that I am asleep. People saying my name and implementing me in things in hopes that I will come and respond. The reactions are not happening at night, so they said I'll get on at his time slot. Still no reaction. I will make it pointedly obvious to the audience and to the people in the audience. You have common sense. And someone says something very sensible. If by chance there is a C and D out there, if by chance there is an order out there, and once again, I would allow you to please take the time to go to my YouTube. If there is something out there and that individual is not mentioning you, why are you mentioning them? If these orders exist, hypothetically, why do you keep talking? And the most reasonable thing is, someone's doesn't hold weight. You understand? Somebody's holds weight, somebody's doesn't. So you need clips. You need clips. You need reactions. You need someone to respond. I don't know who that someone is, but definitely not me. I definitely would not be in flagrant violation by letting people continue to record me, say someone's name. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. And that's why this is a good commercial break. Couldn't be me. before we hit our next segment, which will be some clips that I play for you, I first will lead you in these words that my tongue speaketh, that have come to me. Some of you have woke up and didn't know how you were going to strive forward. Some of you woke up and let yesterday carry on to today. That's not for you at all. I do understand that you come to 777 News and Radio to get a little peace, a little bit of left behind to deprive your mental anguish of whatever you're going through or whatever you're struggling through. And I'm glad to be of service when it's time. Whatever struggle you are dealing with today, it may be time to let it go. Whatever burden you have been carrying over the last year, it may be time to just let it go. And it has nothing to do with God. It's all self-fulfilling and things that are in your control. If you are dealing with addiction, if you are dealing with the loss of a loved one, it is time to change and time to grieve. And it is time to be whole in yourself and to know that you are worthy of a better chance each day, no matter what anyone may say or try to put on you from your past. That is not you today. You are a whole human being, and you are worthy of your own grace and your blessings. Do not let the echo chamber get you off of continuing on the straight and narrow line. No matter how easy it may be to do wrong, it is very hard to stay righteous and do right. So you must stay the line and stay the course no matter what you have going on in your life. And it is your job to treat yourself with all grace and honesty and dignity, no matter what anyone else wants for you, no matter if they want you to fall. And they doesn't have to be a human. They can be the voices talking in your head, telling you how bad you are. You can let all those voices go that are confusing you and stop being in confusion and know right from wrong. In my most humble wording. I got some clips for you. I got some clips for you. A reporter gave these to me. Goes by the name of Tina Sue. Got a few clips for you. And then in my most gracious way, I'll be exiting here and wishing you a wonderful weekend. And once again, when I do that, I will be off here. I'll be off here. I'll probably make one video, but that's it. I'll be off here. Won't be entertaining any of the BS. But if you happen to get clips from those whose tongue waggeth and doesn't know how to stay silent, please send them through. Send them through. My tongue does know how to close it. Got some clips.
Well, this is what we all need to do. We all need to go to the 99-cent store, buy dog collars, and give all of our family them, and say we're all autistic. Got it.
I didn't listen to any of these clips. I didn't listen to anything. To the reporter, you should have told me that it was going to be really bad. That's really bad. To anyone whose child is out there that's dealing with autism, I am extremely sorry for what you just heard. I'm extremely sorry. I'm sorry. Your child is not a dog. I'm so sorry. I did not know. I did not know. Your child, your family member, the person that you work with is not an animal. I'm so sorry that that you just heard that. Your child is your child, a human being that you care for, that you loved. So sorry. Absolutely sorry. For that to be someone's grandmother, and I'm sorry. Sorry. For any reporter out there, it's 99.9% of the time I do not listen to the clip. I download it. I prepare for the news station. I just download it. Again, sorry. Once again, very, very sorry. I'm aghast. I'm lost for words. I'm taken aback by what I just heard, by what you just heard. That hurt me. That hurt me as an individual that has worked with people who have autism and their unique circumstances and disabilities. That's wild. That's Tina Sue on repeat. Extremely sorry.
Well, this is what we all need to do. We all need to go to the 99-cent store, buy dog collars, and give all of our family them, and say we're all autistic. God, I know that statement's going to get me in trouble.
Yep.
You're autistic, and you're autistic, and you're autistic, and shut the fuck up, so are you.
I'm aghast at the people that are in the box with her. I'm taken aback by the people that are actually in the box. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 people entertained in this behavior. I truly believe we have better things to do than Clarissa, Glam somebody, Grumpy somebody, and somebody named Jessica. There are better things that we could do than argue amongst ourselves. I truly believe this. There are disgusting things going on like this, per se. To any family out there, once again, I'm so human that each one of us, no matter what we look like, is a human to me, and we all deserve equal treatment, equal rights, whatever you want to be, whatever you're dealing with, whatever special need you have, you are still a human to me, and I'm extremely sorry. Whatever you choose to be or want to be, I want you to have that stance in life and not be afraid to have it. I want you to speak whatever language that you want to speak and not have anyone judge you. I want you to be born how you were born and no one judge you. So I'm extremely sorry. I don't know what these next 3 clips are going to entail, but I'm assuming that they're all as gross. So please buckle up. Please unbuckle. That was Tina Sue. Goes by Tina Sue Loves Cows and has about 50 other accounts. Please unbuckle as well. You can leave as well. It's okay if you leave. You can leave. You don't have to be here. I don't know what disgusting things are going to be coming out of this individual's mouth. So you can also leave as well. Don't want to disturb you. Don't want your mental health to be affected. Would rather you leave and I can get through the rest of these clips and not affect your mental health or have you in an emotional state of being for your family or your loved one. So it's okay if you leave as well. So please take the moment within the next 10 seconds to leave this live so that way I can finish digesting these other clips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I gave you time to leave. Everything that I believe that we're about to hear going forward is a trigger warning. So even for myself, yeah. Pretty much this stuff is triggering to me as well. I find it disturbing that people say this stuff out loud.
If I was in a Klan meeting, I'd be fucking dangerous. I can promise you that one. Or in a Klan, whatever you call it.
Miss Piano, all right, thank you, D. You want a carpool?
What's it? Don't get me started, Jackson. Shut up. They are dying for me to say something racist. And in return, that's all they are doing. They have been racist for fucking weeks. George Floyd, oh, he did get justice.
Don't.
They're trying to bait you.
No, don't do that.
That might be
Not on Elizabeth's live. Do not do
Please,
that.
if I was in a Klan,
Well, guess what? This is the thing. Keep fucking posting people on us, and your kids will be posted, okay? Shaylee, Jada, all you motherfuckers that are over there that think you're so fucking funny doing the shit you're doing to people. That's fine. We're gonna have a laugh too. All right? I gotta go now. I need to go steal some of my mom's pain pill before her therapist gets here.
Okay. Hey,
I
lineman.
know you'll probably be in the comments, but I will say the only reason why I did that. Well, guess what? This is the thing.
I think, okay. That's it. That's it. That's it. Oh shit. That was a lot. Yeah, Lyman's wife was up in there. Lyman's wife, Callie, Tiffany Tate, and Jessica. Yo. Disturbed beyond all outdoors. That's disturbing. I truly believe that I don't even know what to say. What the hell be going on this app? Like, I know what the hell be going on, like, with people that don't like me. Like, I pretty much like, but what the fuck be going on here?
I just wanted to say, for those of you that aren't familiar with her, she is really big into supporting Beth, and this isn't the first kind of remarks that she's made like this. It's a huge rabbit hole with her. She's one of the most disgusting humans on the face of this earth, and I don't know how anybody in their right dang mind can sit with her. So I just came up to say that. Good luck. Her name's Tina Sue. Not Tina Sue. She has like a cow account. I don't know. She has like 12 accounts. But yeah, just wanted to say this isn't her first rodeo. She's disgusting.
Can I get, hold on, what's these IGs? Hey y'all, so Tiffany Tate one of the people that's in the box sent me a IG that said, "Could I get both sides of the story?" And if they want to come speak about both sides of the story and confirm to me how you sat in the box while saying things about children who have um things, and how do I say, intellectual disabilities or disability or a growing, how do I say it about somebody in the chat, tell me how do I say this about children that are that have educational needs that are different. No, I don't think I could say that, Megan. I don't think I could say that. I need the correct terminology. Children that have superpowers. No, children that have superpowers. That's the correct way to say that. Children that have superpowers with super abilities that allow them to learn differently. That's superpowers. I don't understand how you could speak about children with superpowers and think it's okay.
Well, that Tiffany Tate girl is the same girl who spends her company's money exploiting children on the internet. So I'm not really sure if that's somebody that should be platformed over here, but apparently she gets paid to exploit other people's children. Just saying.
Mm. Mm.
Pastor Petty,
Mm-hmm.
I have never been in your box, but I wanted to say I just got off of work and had a really hard day, and it did my soul good to come in and listen to that very beautiful praise music.
Yes.
So I wanted to say thank you for that first.
You're welcome.
And then I listened to the clip, and as a mother of an autistic child, and I am a principal, my heart broke. And I do Bible studies on here. A lot of people like me or they don't. Either way, I will say the only thing that kept coming on my heart was forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do.
Okay.
Because anyone who has Jesus in their heart would never mock his beautiful children, ever.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
So that's all I wanted to say, and thank you for letting me up. And pray for our enemies. That's the hardest thing we can do, but we have to love our Judas.
Absolutely.
Patty,
Pastor, how are you doing today?
they did this to me last week. I'm terminally ill
On
with
mute.
cancer. My grandson has autism. They were talking about me. They were picking on me. They were calling me in a box because they was my friends at one time. Talk Fives in here. She heard it. They even jumped into a live I was in and was talking all these lies, crying, saying this, all this stuff. They say the N word because they know I'm in a biracial marriage and my kids are biracial. So I just blocked all their accounts because they were harassing, bullying me. I even changed my name to Miss Rhode Island because I'm that Nana. And I have to block all these accounts because they follow me and they'll come in a box where I'm at and they start with me all the time.
I'm extremely sorry.
And don't believe like Tiffany Tate because that crew over there, they're all down together. They all stick by each other. They talk about Beth and Devin all day. They talk about people. They dox people. They give people's phone numbers out, addresses out. They call CPS on people. They do a lot of mean stuff, a lot of mean things.
Kimberly,
Okay.
you're running pretty
I'm
hard
sorry.
for a
Okay.
racist
Let
and
me
bigot.
mute.
I mean, if you want to grab a box, go
Jesus
try.
Christ.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to be quiet because my little girl's down for her evening nap. Um,
Well, I told them
you can go ahead.
for
You
them
can
not
go
to
ahead,
mention my
CP.
name no more, and I will not mention them. But I did see the thing about them talking about autistic, and I was very, very upset because my grandson is 6. He's autistic. As a matter of fact, he's in the hospital right now because they're trying to get the right medication to control him.
Right. So, as an aunt who has a fragile ex nephew with autism, boy, has it been a battle, you know. And my grandmother, who died at 92 and took care of her special needs son, who was considered mentally, or they said would never live to be 6 months. They wanted her to put him in an institution. So I've been raised around special needs people my whole life. I went to a private Christian academy. Our friends that we grew up with knew we called him Bubba. Wilson was his name. They all knew him and accepted him. He did not have autism. He was specially handicapped. But I have worked and I have helped raise my nephew who, like I said, has Fragile X and autism. And that's a big deal. These people, like, I can't wrap my mind around the thinking of these people. It makes me think that there's something wrong with their brain. I'm
Dakota,
sorry, I
I
don't
just
mean to be
heard the
judgmental.
video of the autism.
Right. And I just, I haven't agreed with some of your things because I've sat through your lives and I love it here. I feel this is a safe place. And I'm sorry, I've had a cold. So I haven't agreed with some things, but that's okay. We all have opinions, and that's okay. But the autism thing and making fun of people like that just doesn't, I can't understand it. I can't. And I'll drop down. I just wanted, that just flew over me. I needed to vent for a second. My baby's asleep. She's took care of. And, yeah, I just, God bless you, Petty, and all the comic cousins. And you'll have to drop me out. I don't know how to do all this.
Amen. And thank you.
Hey, Pastor.
My
My voice is a little crazy, so
Hey,
just work with me.
Miss Kelly, if you want 1 second,
One
just
second.
Okay.
One second, love. Yeah, let me just ask my question. I'm gonna drop and the floor is yours. I just have a question for you weirdos in the chat. I can understand like y'all got beef with each other, but you can't come in this chat and justify sitting with a racist. You cannot get in this chat and justify the things that was said about I'm not even going to repeat what she said. You can't justify none of that. So I don't care who's lying or whatever, but we literally heard it come out of Tina Sue's mouth. So you can't come up here and justify none of that motherfucking shit or in the freaking comments. So quit coming for me. Kimberly, whatever the hell your name was, I don't even fucking know. Veronica, whoever you were. There's no justifying it. It's disgusting. Okay? Cool.
Wait, Kelly, I gotta go back. I just want to say this.
Okay.
I literally have a recording of Nana in a live the other night where she stated that she did not hear any of us even call her husband the N-word. She did not hear us say anything about her child being autistic because none of that happened. She said the reason she said that was because a troll account messaged her and said that we said those things.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
You hang out with Tina?
Tina is part of my friend group, yes.
So it doesn't matter if she didn't hear it. What I just heard came from your friend group.
Oh, about what? About Nana?
So no, I have other clips of my own of your friend in your friend group using the N word. I just heard your friend in your friend group equate kids with superpowers to dogs and getting a dog collar on them. So if that's your friend in your friend group, everything about Nana just got discounted because we just listened to the clip.
Are you talking about Tina talking about the autistic children, about the dollar store collars?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Brian and Sarah came in. Brian said that his girlfriend has autism. Sarah, the beggar Sarah, that she has autism and she wears a dog collar.
I just don't find it.
Why Tina said that, I have no idea.
Can I just tell you something too? I had a run-in with her over about a year ago, and she openly admitted that she's used the N-word. So your friend is a racist, Tina Sue.
Respectfully, they're chaotically. I don't give a damn what it was. If you were in the live and she said to put dog collars for autistic people in the same damn sentence, you need to go to hell on because this ain't your group.
No, that's not what was said. The girl's
Bitch,
No.
I just
boyfriend
heard it.
said,
I just heard it. Do
Let me
you need to
replay that.
hear it?
Yeah,
I
let
am
me
not
replay
going
that.
to go anywhere because you're
Well,
not going to
this is
sit
what
in
we all
here
need
and
to do.
say
We
that
all need
just
to go to the
because I
99
sit
cent store,
on TikTok
buy
with
dog
Tina Sue that
collars,
I'm
and give all of our family them. Well, this is what we all need to do. We all need to go to the 99 cent store, buy dog collars, and give all of our family them, and say we're all autistic. God, I know that statement's going to get me in trouble.
Yep.
You're autistic, and you're autistic, and you're autistic, and shut the fuck up. So are you.
I didn't hear a friend jump in and say she was wrong. I didn't hear
I
nobody jump
wasn't in
in.
there. I wasn't in there
Uh,
when that was said.
no, I'm not understanding coming over here and defending.
So,
And
Katie,
not to mention, your friend literally said that the statement was gonna get her in trouble. So she said that with her chest, knowing that it was not something that she should have said. Just saying.
she said it so freely and easily. Sorry, I didn't know I was talking. She said it so freely and easily that it just didn't seem like maybe that was the first time that she said something so outlandish and crazy. So that scares me to wonder what lives you were sitting in and what the vile she spewed out at that said time.
Can,
Can
can
I
we
say
just
something real quick? Let me
what?
say something real quick.
Miss Christina,
CJ,
Miss
CJ
Christina.
knows what transpired with me this past week. I have two autistic nephews. Both are highly functioning, but have severe discipline problems. I got a phone call Sunday afternoon. One of them had to be admitted into a mental institution for trying to hurt himself. You don't think they know that they're different? They know they're different. And for you pieces of shit to sit there and think that this is okay, shame on any of y'all. And y'all are pure disgusting. They know they're different. They don't need to be reminded, you assholes.
Just really quick, I have both a son and a daughter who are autistic. Just as an educating fact, they are autistic, not they have autism, if that makes sense.
Thank you. Autistic. They are autistic.
Can I say something real quick so I don't take up your boxes? Excuse me. So Tina has spoke on my son multiple times, Tina and her entire group, because as you know, in the past, me and Tina were friends and she gained information about my son being delayed and that his delay was mainly surrounding using the bathroom. And once we were no longer friends anymore, she would call my son the R word, says he shits on himself, says he plays in his shit, all of this right up on live. Just today, Destiny's friend Jessica said that she said Ed. She's like, oh, just like everybody else in your house, Ed, like talking about special ed. So yeah, they're absolutely disgusting. They love to make fun of me for the fact that my child took a little bit longer to get potty trained. And it was because he has a global delay. Okay, so yes, Tina Sue and her group regularly speak on children and their mental capabilities, and it's honestly disgusting. Just today, Tiffany, their other friend, got up on live and laughed about the fact that she got a reaction out of me only when she posted pictures of my innocent children on live. And yeah, she did do that while she was clocked in at work too. So that's literally my only 2 cents. It's disgusting, and Tina, I'm glad people are talking about it.
Okay, can I just speak real quick? I wasn't there for that statement. I would not have agreed to that statement. I probably would have said something, spoken up, and said that that was not right because it isn't right. Okay. As for Shaylee called Tiffany's job today and talked to her manager over
But
some beef on TikTok. Okay,
Kylie,
that's a little ridiculous. That's going real life.
Callie,
Shaylee's
hold
done a
on.
lot of
Callie,
shit.
Callie, hold on. Callie, hold on. I don't want to have to mute you. So there's a clip where you are in the box. Um,
Okay. No, that's completely untrue. I called her job because she was clocked in at work and she was laughing about posting pictures of my children. And you, Collie Hood, there will be a recording on my page, said you would post pictures of everyone's children. That's what you guys do. It's a game. Stop lying.
No,
that's what I wanted
I.
to ask Callie.
Oh,
There's a
Okay,
clip
wait.
I played. Callie, there's a clip I played
Okay,
where
wait.
you are saying you're going to post
yeah.
everybody's
I
children. I'm
did,
trying to figure.
but can I speak? Let me just
Well,
Can
explain
you
trying to
let the
something.
host? Can you please
well,
let the host finish his sentence first?
I'm trying to figure out where you are in this friends group because it's kind of hard to let you talk against Shaylee if in hindsight you are in the clip it you say you're gonna
I
post
am.
so
I am a part of that friend group. But what I want to
okay so
say,
I'm sorry that's your group is wrong. I gotta let you go.
My issue here is that, like Katie stated earlier, that woman said it with her whole chest and said, I know this is going to get me in trouble. And then right after that, said, you are this, you are this, you are that. And not one person in that box, not one adult in that box said anything about none of it. And so, disrespectfully, if I don't even know who Tina Sue is, but if you happen to follow me, please unfollow and block me because that is the most disgusting shit I've ever heard. And Callie, also disrespectfully, for you to come up here, I don't even know you, but for you to come up here and try to make an excuse as if you weren't in the live when he just told you were in the box, this is not her first time saying this shit. If you've been listening to the live, people have come up here and said this is not the first time this is happening. So why do you guys keep excusing this behavior? This is
Absolutely.
exactly the reason why the world is the way it is because nobody is holding people accountable for their fucked up behavior.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as far
Absolutely.
as me,
Let me mute.
no, they did not say it to my face, but they told it to other people. And people was messaging me, telling me, do not get in the box with them if I get an invite because they're going to bully me and talk bad and talk down. And then after I started seeing the videos with them saying the stuff. And I'm not going to say who messaged me and told me because it's not right. That person was being friendly and making me aware of what was going to happen. And Pastor Petty and everybody else here, I want to thank you all.
Miss Rhode
So,
Island,
sorry. Go ahead, Sweet Pea. I'll wait.
I'm so sorry. Miss Rhode Island, were you previously a part of the group? Like you hung out with them?
I hung out with them, but not all the time. Sometimes at night if I couldn't sleep because I have radiation.
Oh,
But
okay.
it was always like the main thing that they talked about was always Beth and Devin and that girl April that got in the box. They don't get along with them and Shaylee and them. I don't know them too well, but I've been in boxes with them before. But I've never been in a box when they've said the N word and that autistic stuff because I would have never stayed in there because I'm in a biracial marriage and my kids are biracial and I
Okay.
have an autistic grandchild.
So in all of the times that you had hung out and sat in the box, had they said vile things about other people that might have not been the N word or the autistic stuff?
No, the only thing that I heard them say was like stuff about Devin and Beth all
Okay,
the
so
time.
and were they like vile comments about Beth and death?
It was about them always begging and living off of TikTok.
Oh, okay. And they were all like, discreet comments.
Yeah,
It
they
never
they
anything
never
gross.
actually talked. They never said the N word in front of me, and the autistic stuff wasn't in front of me. I got messages being warned about it, and didn't realize how bad it got until they jumped in a box when I was in Hey Hey Girls live, and they started saying all these lies and saying I was lying. But I'm glad these videos are coming out because
I just have one more question I'll drop. I'm so sorry. Um, So you didn't notice the mean and gross things that they were saying until they were pointed at you?
I knew the mean things that were being said about Beth and Devin.
Oh, okay. I thought so.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. I knew it. And the stuff that they were saying, I really don't even know if that's true.
Hey, Pastor. Hey, Nana. It's April. How are you?
Hi,
Hey,
April.
hey,
Hi.
hey, April, 1 second, 1 second.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you talk. I just HH is Anna, and
Yes, I don't know why my name keeps getting brought up. I'm a special needs mother caregiver. I'm just here for special needs family. I'm not causing no drama.
but Anna who though? Like what Anna
I don't give out any of
did?
my information because hey, this is a crazy world out here. I apologize. I don't have a profile picture. I don't
Okay,
put out content because I know how crazy people are,
but
and I don't need,
were you
sir.
the Anna? Were you the Anna that had been sipping one day and then
I don't know.
you
I drink a little wine in the evenings when my kids are took care of, or they're off at an aunt or uncle's,
did?
maybe.
Did you invite a young lady who was telling her story here to
Absolutely
talk?
not. I don't invite nobody to my house. I'm true Southern. Ain't nobody at my house but family and chickens and horses and goats and shit.
That is that you the one they had. You
They talk.
I remember you. I remember. Now
I'm just a simple.
I
Okay.
remember. I remember. Go ahead, April. I'm going on mute.
Oh, you're good.
April,
Yes,
before
Nana.
you start talking, I want to apologize to you because I really
They
never
not
knew you
like
was.
us. They
I
not
was
like
just
us.
going by
They
what
not
they
like
said.
us. They not like
There's our
us. They
music
not
on.
like us. They not like us. You think the bank gon' let you disrespect?
Okay, that
I
was.
just want to apologize because I was in their groups a lot, like in the chat, in the bottom and the top, and I was with them a lot of times when they was arguing with you. But I want to apologize because I don't believe in doing stuff like that. I have cancer myself, terminally ill. I have grandchildren and an autistic grandchild, and I wish everybody the best because tomorrow is not promised.
Exactly. And I accept your apology. You know, whenever they would stream me, I would try to scream at you to let you know. APS was already called on my mother. Like, I'm not trying to bring it back to light again. But the things that they say about my mother is not true. They're even talking about how I wheelchair my mother out and put peanut butter on her leg so my dog can lick it off and take care of her. Like, my mother is 81 years old and she's a deaf mute. They send the cops to my mom's house, or to her house, and they laugh at her about it. Like, it's gross. Just
I
leave.
had to go to the hospital the other night after they trolled me and was fighting with me. I took 3 nitroglycerins and had to go in. I was stopping myself from going into cardiac arrest. I have heart failure. I mean, I'm going to be 55 years old. I'm not on here to cause trouble. I don't want to be in trouble. I just come on here to meet new people, talk, and just have a little like fun about everyday life.
Callie Hood says she's posting all the pictures of April's mom. She can post them. I mean, there's just nothing that we can do. They have stalked me for months.
I
I
think
have
they shouldn't be
literally.
able to post pictures like that. I
I
don't think
have.
they should.
Listen, I have done penny shopping for over 30 days and I mind my own business and they stream me. And then they even called Kroger's to tell Kroger's that my mom called and said that she needs peanut butter. They called where I was. It's to the point where they are trying to figure out, like they've called all the dollar stores that I go to. For what? Because I hang out with my friend Shaylee and they don't like her? I'm confused. They called April overhead. Huh? Yes, I have contacted the police. Yes, for my mother. For the stuff that they're putting her through, me personally, I can care less. It's my mother who's elderly, and yeah, it's gross. Okay, they're talking. No, Zach, please get off. I'm trying to read the comments. There's so many. No, and I don't want. No, I'm gonna be honest. I have my part. You know, my friend has called. You know, this and that. It's your mother. My mother. No, no. I said I was responding to someone's comment stating the fact that if I did not rotate my mother, she would get bed sores. So they recorded that, turned around, and used it against me.
Okay, April, I have to add some relevancy. I have to add some relevancy in here that
Right,
I.
I'm gonna drop down so you
Okay.
guys can finish, but no, I never heard it come out of their mouth until the recordings came out. I was warned, that was it.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. April,
Thank you for having giving me a chance to speak.
you're very welcome,
Bye,
ma'am.
Nina.
The relevancy that I'm adding in is that you are friends with Beth.
No, what I used to do is I would watch it for the shit show. Like literally, I was not sending her money. I wasn't close to her. She blocked me because I talked to Brittany. Like I'm not friends with her. Absolutely not. No. Mm-mm.
They had a few times where you had modded Beth and put Beth on.
I would do it to try to get back at the other group, just to piss them off. Oh, excuse me, to make them mad. Excuse my French.
In particular, besides what they were saying that you were doing to your mom, which I know is not true.
Thank you.
Is there anything that you want to add to the relevancy of the children who have special needs for that? Do you want to? Is there anything you can add to that?
I honestly think it's absolutely disgusting that she made that comment. I mean, there's a lot of special needs children around the world. I mean, it's disgusting.
Great. Great.
Did you battle with Beth?
Yeah, a while back ago I did.
So you helped her make money on this app?
Yeah, I don't remember how long ago it was.
Did you help her make money on the app, ma'am?
No, actually, I was the one who was getting it. Oh, and also, sorry, I just got a text. Also, they were talking about deporting my husband.
April, respectfully, I have to let you down.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'll go live myself. That's fine. No, that's fine.
Miss Katie, before we go, I just got to get this out of the way because I really don't want to DM on something I don't know what's going on. But Love All is down there, which is Miss Anna that you referenced earlier. I don't care how many kids she has. If you taking care of your kids, I don't care. You can have 567 children. I don't care. Can someone please let some of us common cousins know the history of Anna? Because Anna's saying she does not support nobody and she's just here. She's just here.
All right, so let me remind you of the lie. All right, so the lady who said watch the episode 4 of the Netflix special.
Yes.
And then Anna came up and started inviting her to the compound. And was like, "Are you okay? I had a little something." Then Anna invited these other 2 ladies over here, and they said they do not accept her apology because she had came over to your live. She came over to your live on New Year's, I believe that was.
I remember that. It was Alyssa. So I was just trying to be.
This is Anna.
Yeah. It is. It's okay. Vanessa, Anna, whatever the case may be. So, can I speak freely, or do I need to mute and wait for you guys to talk? I'm trying to respect the boundaries of the box.
Wait. Before we go, I feel like this is going to go left for a minute. Katie, I want you to be able to speak first.
Okay, yeah. I'm on mute.
And then I'm going to get out of this because this doesn't have nothing to do with me. I just wanted to take a kind of a right, but it had to do with what was just going on. Y'all, I need you to listen to me for 30 seconds. Can we please leave people's kids, mama, grandma, grandpa, third cousin John alone? If you got beef on the internet, that's between you and the person on the internet. If you can't handle coming at that person and you feel the need to go at their family off the fucking internet, get off. Get off the internet, because I'm so sick of you guys exploiting people's children. Do you hear me? These children have done nothing. You have beef with adults. Keep it that way. And I know you can't take me seriously because I'm the fucking gingerbread man. But I'm telling you, stop. For real. The kids, the babies, the everything. They got nothing to fucking do with this. Okay?
Oh, I say family members too, elderly.
That's
and all
of
that.
Saying. Listen, if they're not on the fucking app, don't bring them. There's no reason. If they're not here, even if you hear them in the fucking background, leave them alone. They have nothing. Leave them alone. They have nothing to do with it. And you guys keep bringing sweet babies into this. You're weird. Just stop. Okay, that's it. I'm leaving.
So I'm giving you a big hug, Gingerbread Kate. So may I have my few minutes of clout, I guess you would say, is what they're trying to say. I'm trying to get, I don't give two shits about none of this.
I gotta, the common cousins need me to put it all together.
Yes.
Okay, so
I'm gonna let you have it. So that way I put this.
So I'm gonna give you back when I first started TikTok.
Well,
I started.
Wait. Let him summarize real quick.
Okay, I'm being quiet. I'm muting.
Okay, so Ann went to Queen's Live, and 2 ladies were invited up on the
Royal Rumble. Rumble.
Yeah. Then those 2 ladies followed up, and she invited them over here. They did not want to accept her apology. On the back end, I got word that Anna was either enabling or knows a scammer, and the ladies didn't want anything to do with Anna because of her behavior. That is my wrap up. Okay, I'm a mute.
May I have? Is it my turn?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Showtime. Okay, so I ran upon Ashley Starr. I think it was 2 years ago, actually 3 years ago, on Facebook. I didn't follow her to TikTok. I found her on TikTok with a mixed biracial child who I thought at that time was her grandchild. Later on, I was blocked for commenting, saying certain things, and I found out, because I was new to TikTok, I found out how to make new accounts. Had to call my daughter in college. So I was able to, I got blocked. So I saw something in my ex-sister-in-law within Ashley Starr. All right. I didn't agree with anything she was doing. I saw her downfall. Absolutely. He done put me on pause. Am I supposed to stop talking, Quan?
It's Queen. And,
Queen, I'm sorry. Queen, I'm sorry.
And he can hear you when he's paused.
Okay. So, did I agree with what she was doing with her children? Absolutely not. I have a lot of children because I've been bashed, DM'd, had to make new accounts and all this stuff, and these people, and I don't care about the comments or really what anybody thinks of me at the end of the day. My kids know I love them, and hey, I'm okay. So, and I didn't mean to call you Quan.
I know who you are now because I remember they were saying you were calling me Quan.
So, I'm sorry. I apologize, Queen.
Hit the Quan. Oh my God, that's funny.
I'm sorry. Maybe I'm dumbfounded for that. If y'all want to bash me for that, that's okay, because at the end of the day, I love me, and that's all that matters.
As soon as she said Quan, I was like, aha, I remember.
Yeah. So I apologize for that, and I don't validate or support anything that girl's done in the past. I went down the rabbit hole recently. After Reddit banned me 3 times, I couldn't get in there to go down and find the information about her. Do I want her to do better? Of course, but she's not. So that being said, I don't go into her lives anymore. I don't watch that because I noticed when I watched lives like that, it does not sit well within my spirit. And I'm pulling the Jesus straws right now. I can't watch people like that because I get so into their life and what's going on with them that it does something, and I'm like, okay, well, I've got this many children. A lot of them's not in here in the house with me. Do I need to be quiet real quick? You getting fidgety? I'll mute if you need to speak, Pastor.
Wait. Just give me a moment here.
I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, isn't that spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness, hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior, get off of me, this ain't no humble brag, I want you to hear words, you can say them back, I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help, I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages, a vacant modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help, I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Used on the what was like the relevance.
Go, you know what? Can I go left a second?
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go
So
ahead.
I remember all of us are trying to learn how to grow our own gardens and things like that. I just want to make an announcement that the Dollar Tree does have their seeds out for vegetables, and they are 4 for $1.25, which is a great deal because I think the other place I found them were 50 cents per one. So 4 for $1.25, and they also, if you're a brand new starter, they have the starter sets, they have pots, um, all that, so we can all start our gardens. You could be starting your seeds in your garages right now, trying to get the hell away from whatever the hell that just was. 4 for $1. There you go.
That way. This station never disappoints. Would you agree? This station never disappoints. I would thoroughly say, would you agree?
I'm sorry, Petty. I just have to say one thing, okay? If you feel like Petty did not get a whole clip, if you feel like bits and pieces were sent to Petty, please feel free to IG him and send him the full clip. But I will stand on what we are all saying. If you are a racist, if you are making the comments that you make, there's no condoning that, and there's definitely no excuses. And I know some of you are offended that we're grouping you all together, but nobody stood up and said anything. Nobody talked about how wrong what was being said was. So respectfully, like, whatever you have that maybe we didn't hear, we heard what we needed to hear, and somebody definitely came in and said that Tina was standing on business on what she said. So
let me play a clip. You remember the one named Chronicle?
Mm-hmm.
Chronically D or whatever?
Yeah, they just sent me a clip that showed. Did she say she wasn't in the box?
Who?
Chronic. Didn't she say she wasn't there?
I can't remember.
I think she said she wasn't there when the statement was made. I think I heard her say she was not there.
Well,
I
that
swear.
I know that Callie said she wasn't in a box, but I can't
But
recall.
but I thought, because I asked, did you know what your friend said? And she said, no, I wasn't there. I asked Chronic that specifically. And she said, that's a friends group of a friends group that's in my friends group. But she
Petty,
wasn't.
can we
Huh?
be honest
Okay.
here? They
Do
break
I
up with
am I
each
hooked
other.
up?
They
Lord have
break up with
mercy.
each.
Am I hooked up
Excuse
to the
me.
charger? Jesus
Excuse
Christ.
me.
All
Excuse me,
these dad
Anna.
blade chargers.
Anna.
Hey, I'm
Ma'am.
sorry, sweet pea. Girl, my iPad died. I'm sorry.
Girl.
I was on
You just
iPad.
listen. I'm gonna need you to. I'm gonna need you
Yes,
to
baby.
mute up real quick for me.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm muting.
I can't with this shit, dude.
I'm
I'm
gonna
trying to be.
apologize.
Listen, I'm still waiting for you to
Mute.
send me whatever wine you can
I'm
drink.
pushing.
Hetty,
I
these.
wish I.
Can somebody mute her? Okay.
Girl,
What
girl,
we doing?
Please do, because I can.
girl, stop pushing the button.
I can't. I came to say, low. They're friends with each other one week, then they're not friends. This, that, and the third. Like, you never know when they're friends with Tina, when they're not friends with Tina, when they're bashing Tina. It's hard to tell. So, I mean, I don't know, Petty. Wait, Anna, listen, I got a question. Do you go live on your own? I'm gonna need to be in there.
I just was coming up real quick. You can play the clip here in a minute because it's none of my business at this point. But I just wanted to refer to the comment cousin that said that Tina Sue says that excuse me, that poor people shop at Dollar Tree.
Oh, she did make that comment.
That's crazy because I make really good money. I have a 2025 sitting in my driveway, and I buy gold on the side for fun. So, and I love the Dollar Tree. So we're gonna
Queen's rich.
I'm just saying, if we're gonna make a crazy ass statement like that, you can't blanket statement because there's plenty of people that use the Dollar Tree, so they can do things like have nice cars, pay off their bills, have savings ready for the end of the world, buy gold because they want to. So don't judge people who shop wherever. I shop wherever the deals are coming at me my way, and my kids can eat, my husband can eat, and that's just how it is. So please don't. Whoever shop at Dollar Tree, I'm with you. Tell me the next.
I do. I love the Dollar Tree. They got good crafts, everything.
That's
Cleaning supplies.
Exactly.
The only thing I don't get from Dollar Tree is meat.
Right? Why would you get meat from the?
Well, I wouldn't get meat from there, but I get my kids snacks. Okay, I get some snacks for the kiddos.
Yeah, I get
some little
everything
decor.
else but meat. Everything,
you know, holiday decor, like real quick stuff. You know. I'm just saying, like that's crazy to say some crazy shit like that because there are a lot of us who are very smart with our finances, who are very comfortable, and I shop gladly, proudly at the Dollar Tree.
Listen, and let me tell you, I would rather shop at the Dollar Tree than bail somebody out of jail off the internet that I've never met in real life. Okay, Anna. So, do you go live on your own? Can you unmute? I'm trying to see what you're.
I don't because.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, it is. I don't know if you're being serious or kind.
I just think you're funny. I think you're funny.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. My children think I'm very funny sometimes.
Girl, why are you so loud? Why are you
I'm
so
sorry.
loud?
I'm deaf in one ear. I'm deaf in one ear.
Now I'm deaf in one ear.
Wait a minute. Are you mom of 5?
Really, I am. Am I on the what? The 5?
Are you the mom of 5 account?
Actually, they say I'm a mom of 10, but I claim 20
but
because
that's not what I'm
children.
asking. I'm asking if you're the mom of 5 account.
I've birthed 10 children. Yes, I have, and I've got 3 in college and 1 in the Air Force.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm asking you if you have an account named Mom of 5.
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Why would she be?
I can't keep up with all the accounts, girl. I can't keep up with all of them.
Clearly, you got a lot. All right, bye, y'all.
I don't know if that was a low blow, but okay.
Girl, wait.
So
wait a minute, Anna. Girl, stop.
Yeah.
You're so self-conscious. Nobody's nobody's going after you. We laughing with you. Okay.
All right. So am I allowed to talk right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I doing box etiquette?
You're good.
Okay. So I'm raising a child that's not mine right now, who has Fragile X and autism.
And I have one in the Air Force and 3 in college. The rest are here with me. And my children are very well taken care of. I started out trying and praying and trying to help Ashley Starr wash 20, whatever the hell her accounts are now, praying that she would get something, trying to be a positive outlook on her. Hey, Beagle Mom, I see you. Oh, is it me? You would know, Beagle Mom. You would know how many accounts I've got, you stalker. I think I deleted that, actually. So anyhow, hey, girl, hey. So anyhow, my ex-sister-in-law was like Ashley. And at the time, I had to help raise her 2 children, who are no longer in my custody, thank God, because they're grown. They're in their 20s and 30s. That's why I felt to take up for her. But I went down the rabbit hole on Reddit and all these other T pages, whatever it is. And I've apologized to other people. And you got your hand up, Petty, so I'm going to be quiet. Because you got something to say, so I'm going to be quiet.
No, I don't like my emotions showing on my face, so I'm just covering my face.
I mean,
Yeah,
I was triggered by Ashley. I was triggered by her. I see my sister-in-law in her, who I had to go to dope houses to get my niece and my nephew from. I never knew about drugs until I got into that family. That's why, hey, Alyssa, that's why I took up for Ashley Starr. But I went down the rabbit hole, and I don't support her. I have blocked her from all accounts. I don't watch her. I don't even go on these T pages on YouTube and watch her because it does not sit well in my spirit. Did I agree with anything she done to her children? No, I did not. But I was trying to uplift her and be a supporter to come out of that. And sometimes somebody needs a light in their darkness. There you go. So I'm on mute, Petty. You got something to say? Apparently, you do because you're doing all kind of motions. So I take that as
it's like I got.
But it's not spasms.
I got twitches and stuff. It's not you.
No, it's not. I did wrong by supporting a neglectful mother, and I understand that. I did, and I'm just a mom. I was just trying to uplift this woman. But she's got no uplift. God ain't got nothing on her spectrum, apparently. I'm sorry to say that. Maybe I'm wrong for saying that, and I'll be quiet.
No, I was just gonna say, don't worry about Petty. He has allergies and weird facial tics, and so he just doesn't want you to feel offended when he's covering his facial tics.
And I do got 400 kids. These people in the comments, hey, I got one children's father, not baby daddy, father. And I got one in the Air Force, and the others are in college. My children are took care of. We simple country folks. I get on TikTok because I'm bored. I'm sorry, I'll be quiet.
He's just having an outbreak right now because the pollen's really high.
He's acting like he's got damn Tourette's. No offense to anybody that does. Damn.
He kind of sometimes does.
I enjoy being here. I'm just a stay-at-home mom. I take care of a special needs child. That's not mine, and my youngest girl.
Miss Anna.
That's Ruby. I'm sorry. She's wanting to go outside and play with the horses. So let me go outside. Hold on. Yes, ma'am.
I think you've been yelling so hard into your microphone that now it's squeaking really bad. So you may have to reset that. Are you the one the other day that stated, though, real quick, just so I can refresh my memory a little bit more, are you the one that had stated the transgender bathroom controversial statement?
I don't think so. Have I got my mic away from you?
No, it's very squeaky, girl. Like, it is high pitched, like alien.
I'm sorry, and this is a backup phone too. I'm sorry, it's not an Apple actually. I got 2 apples and the Apple iPad or whatever it's called, and I'm on a backup. Yep.
Okay, so Anna,
my children set up all my stuff for me.
So Anna, one day you had stated that you couldn't follow this platform.
Well, but I sat through the live on the backup because y'all were bashing Trump, and now I'm going back and saying,
so you're the one that said, wait, so you said
I'm saying,
right, but you
who
said
did I
that
vote for?
Right. No,
Who
it
did
doesn't
I
matter.
vote for?
I'm just saying, it was it you and me that had the conversation about when you said, at least my daughter won't have to use a public bathroom with a
That was her,
transgender woman.
Steve. That was her.
I can't recall that, but
It
maybe
was
I
her.
did. But I absolutely support that. I don't want my children to be in the wrong way.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
I'm
her.
Okay.
sorry, I can't.
Okay. Well, first we gotta fix that mic.
Can I ask a question? How did we go from Tina Sue to Ashley Starr?
I don't know.
Lord
Well, no,
bless
I
it.
was trying to figure out because she was trying to DM me her story, and I'm like, who is Anna? So I just want because I knew Petty knew who Anna was, so I just wanted to clear it up so I didn't have to do it in the DMs. That's all.
Well, Quan, you're supposed to know. For fuck's sake. Oh my god, man. This is crazy. All right.
I knew the as soon as I heard Quan, I was like, oh, that's triggering. So I knew something was up. But thank you, Common Cousins, for reminding Quan of why I was called Quan.
I gotta go. Thank
Yes,
you for a
Queen.
fabulous Friday, Petty.
It most definitely was her the other day, and she called you Quan on that account today. So when she said it, that account the other day as well, and you corrected her then too. So when she said it again today, it was like a slick diss. Like she knew she was mispronouncing it today. And yeah, I do believe that that's Mama Five, and I'll stand on saying it. I do believe that's who that is. Because I believe at first I was like, Anna, that you girl in the chat, because that voice.
I was trying to figure out who that account was, because they were overly praising the Comment Cousins and Petty on that HH blank account, and I'm like, who
Yeah.
are you?
She's the one that's got the lovely things to say about the trans community.
Petty, why you do that? You got to strike.
That wasn't me.
It
That
was. I
wasn't
saw your hand.
That wasn't me.
Right, man. So I have different views. Why? Why
Well,
is it?
I'm going to tell you this.
Promise
That was
God,
her
that wasn't
again.
me.
Let her back up. That was her on another account.
That was her, but y'all want her back. You could. Y'all want her
I
back?
just
I just want to
Go
say
ahead,
one
let her
thing
up.
to her.
Go ahead, let her
I
up.
have one thing to say to her. Ma'am, it is not a different point of view. It's a homophobic rhetoric, and it's vile.
Say it, baby
That is not
girl.
a different point of view.
And how many kids did you say you got? No, hold on. I gotta
It
quit.
doesn't matter, baby girl. It's none of your
Well,
business,
let me
actually.
speak something to you statistically,
Absolutely, and I'll
baby
listen.
girl.
Okay. Okay.
Statistically
Absolutely.
speaking, I
Call
don't
me
know.
Love Bug instead, actually, honey bud.
Oh no. Okay, you got one more time to call me out of my name. My name is Jennifer.
Okay, well, Miss Jennifer. How old are you, Jennifer?
Anna.
Yeah, Vanessa, actually. My name is Vanessa.
You sound
Vanessa.
like a Vanessa. Anyway,
I do.
Vanessa.
Yeah.
You said you have like double-digit kids.
I do. Proudly.
Okay. So
Absolutely, I do. And one thing about it, two things for sure, my family's I've took care of them. My husband can support them.
But listen, can you please just let me ask you a
Sure
question?
can.
Okay.
Wow.
So,
What a fucking lob this is, Petty.
Can you back away from your microphone? You're going to blow it out again.
Girl, I came here just to You said you had some children in college.
Yes, she did.
Okay, so they may be. No, you can unmute her. They may be able to
Well, I
help
know, but
you
we
out
don't.
with this.
We got to stop with the yelling, okay?
Well, my
Because
thing
it's blowing
is,
my ear out.
statistically speaking, statistics, if she has children in double digits, she might be hoping and praying since she walks with the good Lord that one of her children don't turn out to be trans, because scientifically speaking, statistics, out of double digits, she may just actually have a trans child.
Or just a child in the LGBTQ community at all.
At all. And let me tell you, I would rather sit next to a loving trans person than a hateful Christian any old day.
And just
Yes,
listening,
ma'am.
can you please show us statistics that tells you that trans women are actually harming little girls in the bathroom?
Yeah, I'd love to see that. Totally.
Yeah, because you know, the statistics that I've seen prove that it's white cis men.
Exactly. It is
And now,
right.
because of the rules that are going on with transgender in bathrooms, now we're hearing stories of heterosexual men going into women's bathrooms because trans women are locking themselves in the men's bathroom to follow the rules and not get themselves killed.
Exactly.
Why are y'all attacking me for my children and their
Nobody's
safety?
attacking
Because
you.
you get up here and say
Can you back
stupid
away
shit
from your
for no video.
microphone,
I've got it.
ma'am?
I've got it. Okay.
Please.
I'm going to be quiet and I'm going to speak
No,
in a
you don't have to
calm
be. No, listen.
voice.
You don't have to be quiet.
Thank
Just
you.
don't put your mouth
What's your
against your
name?
phone
Farrell
when you
something?
talk.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to speak in my low,
No,
quiet.
listen. I'm not trying to control your tone. Just listen.
You don't have
When
to,
you,
baby. You don't control me, honey bun.
oh
You
my
don't
God,
control me.
I'm not trying
So I
to.
don't know
But
why
when
you
you yell
said
into
that.
your
I
phone the
didn't,
way
and
that you're
I
doing, it's
apologize. I'm
making
a
a
very
really loud screeching noise that sounds like fingernails going down a chalkboard. And
okay. Well,
I got in an
okay.
AirPod,
Well,
and you're making my eardrum bust. So can you
I
please back away
apologize.
peacefully from your
I
microphone?
apologize. I apologize.
Ma'am, you don't have to be
God.
so
Do you hear me
condescending.
okay now?
Ma'am,
Do you hear me okay? Am I talking okay now? Am I
excuse
being
me.
No,
respectful in the
I still
boxes?
hear the noises of you
Screeching?
speaking really deeply into your microphone
Oh,
because
Jesus. Okay.
you're thinking whispering's going to help.
Worry
Oh, there it
because I
goes.
have
There it
children.
is.
There it
See, you done
is.
blew your mic out again.
Is that
God.
better? Is
It's
that better?
squeaky. No, it's squeaky. It's
Betty,
like
can you
really
do
high
a
pitched.
I don't
vote?
know. I'm on an Apple phone. I can't control it. I don't have
Ma'am,
Bluetooth
can
It
I
just
ask
wireless
you
said
a
it
with me.
wasn't
question?
Apple.
Ma'am, can I ask you a
Yes, ma'am.
question? Why,
Absolutely, sweetie.
why in the world
I don't know what the
are
hell.
you here being so condescending to us?
I'm not though. I actually enjoy Petty's lives, although I might not agree with some of the things that he agrees with or his chat does. I still enjoy being here
Okay,
now,
But
but
why are
and they
you
kept
today,
upset
calling
but
now?
me
What?
today when you,
out
but
me.
to,
I continue to speak, but they kept calling me out in the chat, and I was trying to give my opinion on autism children.
Sorry, can you come back? I had to drop you because that squeak is killing me. You can come back,
Okay,
but you
so can
gotta.
we take a commercial break for a second?
Yeah, yeah.
please.
Okay, so Petty, can you play "In the Arms of the Angels" for me, please?
Oh, here we go. I hope it's, I hope it's what I
I'm
think it is.
copycatting somebody from yesterday because that was so
It
funny.
was perfect. She won yesterday.
So I'm really upset right now, guys, because I learned last night that PETA wasn't actually called on me. I've had my bag packed for almost a month now, waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and that it's not going to come now because it wasn't true. And I feel very, what is the word I'm looking for? Very
Devastated.
confused. I'm feeling kind of confused right now.
Are you disappointed? Are you
And
disappointed?
disappointed. I'm
You didn't
very
get to go on the
disappointed.
trip.
I thought I was going to go on vacation for a little bit, see what PETA was all about, maybe find me a good dumpster to eat from.
I
But it's not going to
understand.
happen now, and I'm so upset.
I'm so sorry.
And then to top it all off, I also seen a very sad funeral this morning for some little critters,
Knock it off.
Not the
and
roaches.
and it was, just on top of the PETA thing, and now the funeral. And my dog is he's feeling something too.
Those are fleas, honey. Those are fleas.
My dog is trying to be supportive, but it's just not helping.
I'm so
Anyways,
sorry.
I just wanted to, little commercial break, and can we just listen to the song and just think about the unlucky Larry.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta interrupt this. Bailey, I did think you were rude by playing the music. So this song hit the Quan, and my nickname is Quan. So I'm making fun of my motherfucking self. How is that offensive?
Exactly.
How is that offensive?
I was
Be
driving
for
when that part
real.
happened. I was like, "What the?"
Be for real. I was making fun of my damn self.
You're gonna have to make a backup call to hit the Quan.
It's right here. Here we go. We're gonna do it again.
Oh, here
I'm
we
sorry.
go. Hit the Quan, y'all. Hit the Quan.
Go, Katie. Go, Katie.
Hit the quan, y'all. Hit the quan.
Dear Lord, like
Jesus Christ.
go get a personality. Dear Lord.
Katie has a question, I think.
I got two things to say. One, I'm still calling Peter on you, Cheryl. Don't play with me. And listen, what I said earlier, I think we all need to, all of us headphone users need to be compensated for this live, because I think like
Exactly.
90% of us got the same mic. That's it. Pass the ibuprofen.
Oh my God. Okay, so there's hope, guys. There's hope now. PETA might still be coming. There's hope. Thank you, Katie. You just
So
made my day. All right, I'm hopping down.
I'll just start off by saying I apologize for even coming up in your live, because I thought this was a safe place for people like me
It is
and
safe.
others.
No.
Apparently it's not.
No,
Apparently
yes,
it's not,
it is.
because y'all are sitting there making rude. I have never been
You
bullied
say
like
it
this in
every
my life.
time. No,
And I went to private school.
Ma'am, we did not bully you.
And I have never been talked to and joked on like this. And I won't come in back to any of your lives, Betty. And I'm
Till
sorry,
next time.
but you know, I just don't. I tried to give you. I can't help the way my phone is doing.
Anna.
It's not an
about
Android.
your phone, sweetie. It's about your anti-trans comments. It's disgusting.
Okay, well then let me step back. Let me step back then and apologize, because I support all humans. But do I choose between my child's safety and somebody else's? I'm going to choose mine, my child.
Can I ask
I have
people are
nothing
not
against
after
the
your
trans
kids.
community. I have gay friends.
Can I ask you a question though? Can I ask you?
Absolutely.
Hey, can I ask you a
Absolutely.
question, Anna?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Vanessa.
Don't holler. Damn.
So would
Okay.
you? So if you had to hire a babysitter and she came in and said she would watch your children, would you trust her?
But I don't have to do that, because thank God my husband
I'm asking
has
you a
made
question. By the way she looks, does she look
respectfully
trustworthy to be a babysitter for your children?
I
I'm
know
just
what to
curious.
look for in today's time. I
I'm
know what to
asking you a
look for.
question. Does she look like someone that you would trust if you had to hire someone to watch your children? Would you hire this woman?
Honestly, I would spend 2 days with her before she kept my child,
So
because
can
my
I tell you
child.
something? Can I tell you something? This is a transgender woman that shares a bathroom with us women. Her name is Eden the doll.
Okay,
So
and
tell
that's
me how.
okay
So
though.
tell me how. You just said you would think about spending 2 days to get to know her. If she did not tell you she was trans, that tells me that you don't even know. You don't even
Respectfully,
know.
hold on just a minute. My little girl's getting upset because of all the hollering. Hold on just a second, please.
Well, I don't blame her. That is a clue to get off the internet. Okay. Take care of the child.
I do take care of my girl. She's very took care of. So respect your boundaries, okay? Do better.
Anna, can I jump in here? In the background crying, lady.
So anyways, I was just trying to real quick, I was just trying to make a point that clearly she was about to consider this woman to possibly be a babysitter once she got to know her, and you had no idea where she came from, if she was a transgender or not.
Okay.
So I'm trying to tell you, what is the difference between that and using a bathroom with a woman like her?
Okay, might ask this. Okay, so maybe I've been in old times that my grandparents had. Okay, I'm open to open my mind and my boundaries to that. How do I know my daughter or my son would be safe?
You don't with anybody.
I don't, but that's why I'm here. I'm not looking to argue with y'all. I just want y'all to help me change my perspective, change my opinion, because I'm in a southern county. We got, I need y'all to help me educate myself on this. That's why I'm here. Help me change my perspective on this.
Anna, I'm not here to
quiet and listen.
Anna, I'm not here.
She got shot.
I'm not. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm not here to force you to change your thinking. I just wanted to, just like you said, you wanted an educational moment And I asked you if you would give this woman an opportunity to babysit your children. He said, yeah, if I had a few days to get to know her. Okay.
Absolutely.
So I'm telling you, what is the difference now that you know she's transgender? What would have been the difference if she would have walked into the bathroom with you and your children and used a private stall to use the bathroom? Are you gonna point her out and say, ma'am, are you transgender before you go pee? You know what I mean?
So you're changing my perspective on this right now. You are helping me educate. My little girl got shots yesterday.
It's okay. Take care of your baby. That comes first. But I'm just trying to say, like, the comment you made the other day made it sound like it is a predatorial area for transgender to hunt down or touch children, and that's not the case.
That is old. My grandparents weighing in on what I was taught. And I'm sorry, that's why I come to these lives, to educate and be more open-minded. That's why I'm here. And Alyssa, be quiet and sit down somewhere.
Ma'am,
I'm not no Ashley Starr. My kids are took care of, girl. So be quiet and sit down somewhere with your pregnant ass.
Ma'am.
Okay?
Whoa. Respectfully, may I speak for 1 second? I hate to say this, but we have given you an hour, my dear. We have been here chatting with you and talking and all of that. And yes, it is loud, but to turn on a dime, which you do have a hair trigger, like you do go from 1 to 1,000 fast. Petty
And
is
I
not
do.
listen, hold on. Petty is not picking on you. But if you've been here, you would know that because he has facial expressions. Queen was not picking on you because we start music at all times. We dance in here. It breaks
I
up.
thought it was hilarious. You called me Quan, and that was the song that
Quan,
came
and
into
I
my
apologize, Queen. May I ask what your real name is so I could call you by that?
It's just Queen, but I just thought
Queen?
Quan was funny. It was not to poke at you. It was to poke at me.
Absolutely. And I apologize if I upset anybody. I'm just trying to open my mind to other things going on in the world.
in a box.
And I
While you're dishing out
understand that.
apologies, why don't you dish out one to the parents who you're currently sitting in boxes with who have trans children?
What am I apologize? Okay, well, I apologize. I had a wrong outlook on them. I apologize for anything that you're having to go through with them, and I just plead the blood of Jesus over each and every one of them, honey. Is that what you want?
What are you?
That was
talking about?
Why are you coming at me like that? I don't know them.
That was
I
okay.
can't.
So to educate yourself, that was backhanded. That was backhanded.
I can't.
So hold
I
on,
mean,
that's not
clearly not
because
going
I
to
have
learn
that
it.
was respectful.
Woo, good God Almighty!
Ma'am,
So educate me. Talk to
Anna,
me. Talk to
Anna,
me. Yes, ma'am, Vanessa. Yeah, I'm right here.
Could you mute first? Oh, really? Could you mute for a second?
I can, sweet pea.
Okay. So what I'm saying is we are trying to educate you. But, my dear, you are getting overworked and very upset, and everything that someone is trying to say to you, you are getting extremely defensive over it. If you would like to be educated, my dear, you need to be on mute and actually listen. Listen to hear, not just listen to react, but listen.
Yes.
Nobody here is attacking you but what you just did was backhanded, and what we won't do in this church is let it slide. We gonna call you out on your bullshit.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay.
All right, I have a question real quick.
Call me out. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and this is serious. Do your children go to public school?
No, they go to private Christian academy.
Okay. Okay. Then that answered my question because I was also going to educate you with another statistic in saying that your child, if they were in public school, given today's time, are more likely to be unalived or hurt by a school shooting than a trans woman.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Anna, did you know that the Southern Baptist released 219 pages listing leadership within the church that essayed children?
I do.
They hid that assault for 9 years. 9 years.
Okay.
You can look that information up.
And I will.
What you are saying is so extremely toxic and hurtful to people who are that have nothing at all to do with what you are associating them with. It's like 1% of the population. I mean, you are hurting them job-wise, friend-wise, family-wise, every possible way you could possibly hurt them.
And I
If
heard
you
you
want to go
say,
somewhere, look within your own church.
and I heard you say that you're Southern and that's your perspective. I'm Southern. I was also raised during a time when that was all wrong, but my opinion is not like yours. I'm very open to everyone. So I don't understand how you can use that as an excuse.
Then stop
I don't. And
associating.
y'all can come up here and try to bash me. I don't. But
But that's just it, Vanessa.
okay, so what are you, may I ask
Listen,
what you're calling me out on?
but no one's trying to bash you. You asked for education.
I did. And
Okay.
I have no judgment on anybody because I don't go to bed with nobody except myself.
But
I
listen,
can't answer for anyone except myself at the end of the day.
but listen, I'm trying, okay. I'm calming down because I want to try to help you understand this, okay? Um, those outlooks that you have are hateful.
Then I apologize. I will look
And
into that and soul search on it.
listen, and there are members of the trans community that are getting unalived on a daily basis because people think and believe the things you do and because they are also uneducated. And let me explain. Member of the LGBTQIA community, they're some of the sweetest human beings you'll ever meet. And you want to know why? Because they've constantly dealt with hate and biased and uneducated people from as earliest as they can remember. Because regardless of what you would like to think or anyone else would like to think, you know, it's not a choice. It's not a choice. Nobody would choose to go through what these people have to go through on a daily basis.
And one more thing, just real quick, Jennifer, I
So
love you.
may I
Wait,
ask what we can
hold-
do to end the hate then and
right,
educate people because
right.
I don't know where to start.
First of all, be open-minded. I'm gonna hop down. I got to go pick up my kid, but just think of this too, with the bathroom comment about, now your daughter's safe from having to share a bathroom with a transgender woman. Can you think about this? Think about this. Law-wise, there are transgender female to male who have gone through the whole surgery to become a man will now have to go back into a woman's bathroom. So you're going to see a full-grown, bearded, buff, whatever man standing up or whatever they do in a stall next to your daughter. That's what's going to happen because they're going to label him now a woman if they go back to that bathroom. So how are you going to feel when you see a grown-ass man peeing in a stall next to your daughter? Do you understand? So
I do, but hypothetically,
good point, Queen. Good point.
I'm just
what
saying.
do I do?
I'm just saying that's where it's gonna go. If that's where it's gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna hop down. You guys can keep discussing. I gotta go get my kiddo.
Lord have mercy, Jesus. This went south.
Just saying.
Anna, I have one question for you.
Absolutely, and I'll answer it to the best of my ability if it's in the respectful boundaries.
You said you have a mess of children. I don't know how many.
I do. I sure do, and I had them. I sure did.
Okay,
I adopted
okay,
a few and took care of some, and I
How
birthed
do
a
you
few.
do you want anybody to judge your child?
Absolutely not.
The end.
Absolutely not.
The end.
Absolutely not. And I teach them not to judge others.
Okay.
But if I have to worry about other people going in
You
acting like
can't
a
teach them
certain,
not to judge when you're sitting there judging people yourself, and that's
no, I'm
exactly what
teaching
you're
them
doing.
safety.
No,
I'm
you're
teaching them
teaching them to judge
safety.
people.
Well,
Period.
okay. All right. All right.
Can I just say something real
There's only
quick?
one
So
judge, and that is
All right.
God. That's it.
That is. Yep. All right.
I just listen. So maybe there's a video out here on TikTok, and it's
Uh-huh.
of a woman in an airplane, and she's
Mhm.
sitting next to I'd say he's mid 50s, white gentleman, and as she falls asleep in the airplane,
Mhm.
he's accosting her in the airplane, like he's rubbing on her.
Mhm.
He's a white man, so I
Right.
just need you to know that there's
A white
danger
man.
in
And
not
every
every race,
there is.
sex. So
There is.
for you to generalize that your
I'm not
children will not be
generalizing
safe.
trends. I'm not generalizing trends.
You wait.
People
You
can
did let me finish. You did let me finish. For you to generalize that your children will not be safe sharing restrooms with transgender humans, that's a bold statement, and that's a wrong statement, and you just have to educate yourself. That you go on YouTube. You have kids. I'm sure you have kids in their 20s that probably have transgender friends, and they get along great with them. Just I think for you to come onto a platform with over 500 people and say those things, I mean, it's no wonder that people are wanting to educate you or talk to you about it, because it it just makes us wonder how many uneducated people are out in the world. But obviously, we kind of know
absolutely,
that.
and hey, honey, I appreciate it because I'm definitely getting educated on y'all's point of view, as well as what 75% of the world, I guess you would
Betty, quit
say.
yapping, damn it!
I mean, what do you want me to say?
I want you to go to YouTube and educate
I
yourself.
don't
Is
need
what
to
I
go to
suggest.
YouTube.
See,
I don't need to go to
Okay,
YouTube for
you're
anything.
okay,
being you're
I'm
being
here in
okay.
Petty's Live to be educated.
no,
I
but
don't
We
need a
can't
it's not,
backup
educate you in an
account.
ma'am,
hour. We can't
ma'am.
That's
educate you
why
in
I'm
an
It's
here in
hour.
not.
Petty's
But
Live.
it's not Petty's job to educate you.
And you're not going to be educated that quickly.
Apparently it is
Right.
You are
because
being
that's
willfully
where it's at.
obtuse. You know, you're you're just just
Anna,
Can
you
I
you're
ask a
came
you're
here
question?
so
to.
obtuse. Petty, I'm gonna get done because she's obtuse and I can't take
Can
it
I
anymore
ask a
today.
question? Just
Yes.
listen. Can I ask you a question? I
Ma'am,
was wondering how old you are. You sound like you're probably my age.
I'm 39 actually.
Okay, so you are around my age. I'm 45. So I remember back in the 80s there was transgender then. So I mean, I don't understand. It seems like you feel like this is something new that is just happening. But do
It's
you not
not.
understand how many people you have probably went to the bathroom with that was transgender?
So why are we making it such a big deal? Why is it
No,
such a big
you're
deal now? Why not keep it in the dark like it's been being? Why
Because if you
bring
keep it in
a
the
black
dark,
a,
keep
a
it
if
in
you
the
keep
dark.
people in the dark, they're not allowed to be themselves. If you say, hey, we just need to keep, that's like saying, hey, you're straight, keep it in the dark. We don't do that.
Exactly.
because
We don't
today
turn
we
around and
have
do
the
that. And I'm
internet
just going
and
to,
it's being talked about more, and now people are judging more. I live in
Not only that, they
Alabama,
shouldn't have to hide.
and
They're people just
Alabama
like
is the
us.
reddest state ever. And I live in a little small town, and it's just the worst how I see people get treated. It's not nothing new.
Can
You've been in bathrooms before with transgender people, so
okay,
I don't
but
understand what we have to educate you about.
why bring the
You're,
fear to people? Why make it?
there's no fear.
respectively, ma'am,
But
you're
there
the one bringing the
is. But
fear.
A
there is.
man
That's what
can
I'm trying
walk
to
in the
say.
bathroom and get you quicker than a
I don't even know
transgender.
how we got on this
I
subject.
don't
Actually,
understand.
I really don't.
Can I just ask one
Like, I
quick
have no
question?
hate towards anyone. Am I going to protect my children when they go in the bathroom? Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
well, why do
That's
you feel
okay.
like
Do I
you
have
have to
hate?
protect your kids from
You've always had to do
transgender
that,
so
honey.
much?
You've always
No, you've always had to
not towards
protect
trans.
your
You've
kids
always
from
had to
anybody, just
protect
not.
your children from anyone.
Yes, but you're
Pedos.
talking about
That's.
Don't
transgender,
talk over
like
I'm
each
they
not
other.
are the
though.
worst of the worst.
Well then, they're not. I haven't even said that, ma'am. I've
Ma'am,
never said that.
ma'am, can
That's
I ask
pretty
you a
much what
question?
you're saying.
Well, then I apologize because y'all have taken me on a totally different left side
I mean,
than what I've said. I don't say that.
You said you did
I'm
not want your children to
saying
use the bathroom as
pedos
transgender.
can
That
think
is what
they
you
are
said.
transgenders and go up in a bathroom.
May I say
Anyone can
something?
be a
Let me say one
pedo.
thing.
What the
Anyone.
hell, man? I had no
Transgender
hate
people
oh
as
my
toward
God,
well.
I
anybody,
can't.
actually.
Petty, I gotta go.
I just want to.
I mean,
Anna, may I say something just to teach you just a little bit? I want to educate you.
okay, please do,
Are
honey.
you aware that transgender individuals make up less than 1% of the American population? You can unmute and answer.
May you ask that a question again? I'm sorry. I had to step outside real quick. Our
Okay.
dog was trying to get in the house.
Okay, are you aware that transgender individuals make up less than 1% of the population?
Ma'am, I have no idea. I
Okay.
have no hate towards the transgenders.
Okay.
I'm worried about the pedos out here, ma'am.
Okay, but let me finish. You can mute again. That is a fact. That's truly a fact. You can search the website. That the government has some reliable websites out there that will tell you that. And also, you know, if you look at statistics, very rarely is sexual assault done by anyone of the LGBTQ plus community. And I think you said that your children attend a private Christian school based on
They
statistics.
do. They do.
Okay, based on statistics, valid, proven statistics, your children are at much greater risk of being SA'd in their school than they are going into a bathroom with a transgender female.
So, do I need to just keep my children at home and homeschool them then?
Well, I'm
Do,
just
do
letting
I
you
send them
know.
out in public and teach them a normal
Look,
life?
I'm just letting you know.
I mean, I don't know what y'all are.
Look,
I'm
let
not
me
trying to
chime in here.
I don't. I'm
Please
just a
let me
mom.
please chime in here.
Okay, you say
No, you're
you
just
believe.
someone not living in reality.
Okay,
Guys, let me
Mom,
chime
you
in here.
No,
believe
I
what
am
you want
daily,
to believe.
honey. I do.
And when your child comes back and tells you that you've been SA'd by a pastor in your school,
Their
you can
pastor
come
is
back
my
with
best friend and his wife, honey. So that's not
They're
even
all
in the
being
cards, sweet pea.
hypothetical.
Honey, that don't mean he
Don't get
can't
it
do it.
that
twisted.
don't mean shit.
So
Calm
don't.
down.
That's not true.
That
Calm
don't
So
down.
mean jack shit.
yeah, it does. I've known them my whole life. I grew up with him
Do you
and
know
That
how
his
it
many
wife.
doesn't
people
matter.
are? Do you know how many children are sexually assaulted, SA'd
Oh
by
my.
their
Oh
father
my.
or an uncle or a best friend? There's a lot of them. So don't be 100% positive that that pastor or one of those teachers at their
I'm pretty
school.
sure. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
you
I went to
continue to
school with
live
half the teachers
blindly
my kids
then.
go to school and are taught from.
Continue to live
As I
blindly,
said, you're
honey.
not living in reality.
Okay.
Is it
Can I
okay?
just say real quick, I promise. I don't even know how to word this. So if you suspect somebody that you're sharing a bathroom with is a transgender, are you going to demand to see their private parts? And how would you feel?
Absolutely not. It's none of my
I'm not done,
business.
ma'am. I'm not done, ma'am.
Absolutely.
I'm not done, please. If somebody suspected one of your children of being trans and demanded it, how would you react to that?
Do I need to unmute now?
Yeah, you can answer.
Okay, so if my child came home and was transgender, I would sit down and speak with them first of all.
on what's going on with them. I'm sorry, because I can't. Apparently, I failed somewhere in life. I'm sorry.
Can I just say something
No,
really
no, no, no,
quick
no. Let,
and then
let
I'll
me
drop
let
down?
me answer.
I'm just
No, no,
speaking
no.
truth right now.
So do you not
Apparently,
love your
what did I
children
do
unconditionally
wrong
then?
to make you
If
feel like
they're no,
that?
no, 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 no. If do you not love your children unconditionally then? If you think
Absolutely,
you're
I
wrong
do.
with them, no,
Absolutely,
no,
I do.
no,
But
no,
I
no.
won't
You
have them
can't
go
say
through
that.
life being
If you feel
judged.
like there's a problem with them, no, no, no. If you turn around and they tell you, "Hey, I'm trans," and they know they are trans, they know. And if you say, "Oh my God, where did I go wrong?" That is not unconditional love. You say, "Okay, I'm here for you." That's what you fucking say. That's unconditional love right there.
No.
You don't turn around and say, "What's wrong with you?"
Well,
You do not do that.
Hello,
And
can I
I
say
never
I'm
something really
sorry,
said
quick?
what's
but
wrong with
SA,
them.
no, no, no.
What
I'm
did I
sorry,
do
but
wrong?
S, let me talk. Let me talk. I
Go
am
ahead,
sorry,
Snoopy.
but SA and grape happens no matter what effing gender you are, it happens. Both genders do it. Both. You hear me? So
I've never had to deal
you
with
can protect
this in
yourself. No, no,
my
no. Let
world.
me talk. You can protect yourself as much as you want, and you protect your children as possible as you can. But it happens, and you just have to be blunt about it, and you have to tell them the safety rules about not going off alone, making sure they have friends. Always.
That's right.
That's how you protect your children, not making them scared of the world, but making them prepared for the world and what they have to run into and who they come across. And that's how you work.
But why is
That's
my
unconditional
parenting
love.
different from yours than telling them you need to understand what is right and what is wrong?
That
What do we need to do to make things better for you? You're feeling some type of way.
Ma'am,
My
can I say
parenting is
something to
no
you really
worse
quick?
than
I just
yours,
came up
ma'am.
here to say something to you. You had mentioned talking about you don't believe that it would happen because you know this person. Me speaking from experience, I was SA'd as a young child by a family friend of 10 plus years. And I never thought that it would have happened to me, but it did. Because my parents trusted this person, and this person worked their way into my family's life, and I was a victim of it. So for you to say that you trust these people, regardless of who they are or how long you've known them or whatever the case may be, it can happen. It can happen to anybody. Yeah, you might not experience this in your life, but there's people out there that do. So for you to say that, you can't say that at all. You don't know what happens behind closed doors. You don't know everybody's life just because you've been friends with them and they're a pastor and whatever the case may be. It can happen, and it does happen. So please don't say that you don't think that it would happen to you, because you don't know.
And
And
that
that's
may
all
be
I
the
came up
case,
here
but
to
I deal with
say.
these people daily, every
Exactly. And
day.
my family
May
dealt
I
with that
speak?
family friend daily also.
And
Anna,
I'm
May I
sorry you
speak?
had to go through that. I am.
Anna, are
May,
you
may I
available?
speak?
I'm
Anna, are you
sorry,
one
Petty.
sec? Just one sec. Anna, are you available Monday?
I am actually. I
Okay,
can. I can make.
I'm gonna have you down, and I hope that you're back Monday. I'm not gonna let anybody else down. I'm gonna let them get their feelings out, and I hope
Okay.
everybody else comes back
Absolutely.
Monday.
And I appreciate all of you. I'm sorry if I ruffle tail feathers and whatnot. I'm just a mom trying to learn out here in this new world that we have, because it's a lot different than what I grew up in and what my 21 and 24-year-old grew up with. So I'm trying to understand the ways of society so I could teach my younger children. If I ruffled any tail feathers, I do apologize. I'm not trying to do or teach any hate. I'm just trying to educate myself so I can educate my younger children on what's out there in this world right now. If I'm speaking loudly, it's not my fault. I talk loud. I'm Southern, and my grandmother talked loud because she always was trying to get my
Okay,
papa to listen.
before she drops.
Before you drop her,
I
hey,
hope they have
hey,
her back on Monday.
okay,
Y'all can go
let
ahead
me,
and y'all can
I
finish
hope
y'all
she's
thoughts.
listening. I
Yeah.
hope she's listening. Okay, I want to address that. Number one, I know nobody in here. I stumbled across this account just by scrolling and found the topic very interesting. I would also like to point out that I agree with the lady prior named Queen something. I don't remember what it was, sorry. But I agree with her. You just because you know somebody doesn't mean that you know somebody. Let me tell you, I have a half brother that is a year older than me. And I lived every single waking, breathing day of my life around this guy. I thought I knew him until he raped my niece.
Great.
So you cannot say they wouldn't do it because you know them, because they can do it. And number two, we're supposed to love everybody. Just because we do not believe or we do believe something, that they do or don't, they're still human. Love them. Embrace them. There's too much hate in this world as it is. You may learn something from somebody different, as you called it, than you are. Don't use, well, my grandparents was raised that way. Who cares? You're not your grandparents. A transgender can be your best friend, the best friend you've ever had in your entire life. While your straight friend or your born male friend, born female friend, whatever the heck you want to call it, is your worst enemy behind your back. You can't judge people like that. You can't judge them because of their race. You can't judge them for nothing.
Can I just say something real quick so I can hop down and let someone else have the box? I grew up in a very Christian forced household to the point of we had to go to Christian school, everything. I am adopted of 4, but a child of 6. So one of my brothers, of course, statistically, was of the LGBTQ community. And because of the Christianity and my mother beat into him every day that they were dirty, they were disgusting, they were awful people. My entire family would make fun of him that, oh, someday he's gonna be, pardon my language, he's gonna be gay or he's gonna be, and they would make him feel like crap for years until the point where he actually tried to unalive himself several times. He is now 21 and still fighting with the fact that my parents and my family do not accept him of that community. And it is a struggle. So as a parent, you have to be open-minded regardless if they're your child or not. You, especially if they're your child, you need to love them. That's what your job is you brought them into this world. They didn't ask for it. So regardless of who they are or what they are, you need to love them. So I just find that absolutely disturbing that if it was a possibility that one of her children could be scared to come forward, and that's just sad. I'll hop down.
To piggyback
Hey, I
off
just
of
want to, sorry,
what you were saying, it's a selfish thought to say, what have I done? If your child were to come to you and say that they were anything other than who they are, it is not them doing something to you, it is them being them, their authentic self. Evil comes from the most ugliest places. And so you need to, now my anxiety's kicking in, so I'm going to start shaking. You're going to have your statement of, should I just not send my child to school? Should I keep them at home? No, you need to not direct them to protect themselves against one race or one statistic. You have to have them to protect themselves against any harm, not just one particular person, because it'll be that transgender one that will be there to protect your child when your child is in danger. So you need to be cautious of that as well.
So my questions for that lady would be, okay, so you are afraid of a transgendered individual using the same bathroom as you. How would you feel if someone of a different race used that bathroom? And saying like, oh, well, my grandparents were raised a certain way. Your grandparents were raised at a time where people were separated based on their race, and there had to be different bathrooms for different races. So is that how you feel? there should be different bathrooms, there should be segregation again based on attributes of people. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
I just want to let you know any questions that y'all have for her and for just like this, I'm reserving to reserve entire space for you on Monday. So if y'all have questions for her, please save them to Monday.
Can I just state real fast that I'm proud of my son. He is gay, and he lived his whole life hiding the fact that he was. Got married, had 2 children, to the point that he couldn't do it anymore. And it got real dark. But I'm here to tell you, I would much rather have a gay son here, breathing with me, happy, than not have one at all. Period. He is a soul. He's a human being, as well as anyone else. And I am so proud of him, prouder than I've ever been. And he's just been out for 5 years. And he's come a long way. And I couldn't ask for a better one. And that's all I want to say, because she had made that comment about in the dark. Well, I'm glad my son came out of the dark. I promise you, with my every fiber in my being. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
So I just came up here for the comment about, I know him so well. I've known him my whole life, right? Some people lay in bed with them 30 years of marriage and don't know till they get the collect call. Okay, there is no what, baby? Stella. There's no age, there's no nothing. It doesn't matter how good you know somebody. You could be very well laying your head with somebody that's doing that, and you would not have a dang clue till you got that call. The second thing I was going to say is, y'all, this has been a really heavy live. Please reach out to somebody if you need to talk, or call 988. Just want to give that resources. Mittens usually does, but I'll go ahead and do it. I'm going to go take care of my kids you hear yelling in the background. Bye, y'all.
Do you want to go? Or no, you'll go.
If you guys don't mind, I just want to say something and then really quickly drop because I am not okay right now. I am sorry for yelling, but I just thought about my sister.
It's okay. It's okay.
So I apologize for yelling, but I thought about my sister. My sister is trans, and I love her to death, and I would do anything for her. So I apologize.
Oh, she didn't have to apologize. She didn't. I'm just trying to bring a little bit. Just if anybody needs between the ages of 16 and 24 in the tri-state area, unfortunately, due to this type of a topic and people that are pro and con it, a lot of kids feel the need to run away, or they are kicked out of their homes, or they are displaced. There's a really great resource. It's called the Covenant House. Covenant. They have a location in New York City as well as in, I believe, in Newark now, and they're trying to open a third center. But basically, it's for displaced youth. Typically, they welcome all genders, all races, everything. But if people do have anybody on the East Coast that are working with all of this, it is a really great resource. They provide the kids housing, they provide them education, they get them into schooling, into therapy, they help them get jobs so that way as they're moving through their ages of 16 to 24, they can move on to try to salvage their lives, become confident and deal with the issues they may have faced in their youth or with their families, and then you're able to move on. So it's the Covenant House. I know that it is in New York City. And last but not least, how are you? Because you've just had a really freaking week. Your week has just been heavy.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
You're okay.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure I asked. I'll send you a note on the back end just saying the same thing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dear Lord, I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, sorry, I lost connection because I was waiting my turn. I just wanted to say this at the end of the day, Miss Anna. If you come back Monday, I really, while you have the weekend to yourself and your beautiful children, okay, I do beg of you to come Monday with an open mind, an open heart to hearing things that may be tough for you to hear. I feel like right now it breaks my heart to feel like you are a lost cause, which is okay. There are plenty of lost souls on this planet when it comes to being open minded. Okay. But if you are genuinely trying to learn, it does take more than somebody's TikTok.
It had cut out. It cut out. I don't know if you're talking. It's cutting a little bit. It's it's still cutting out, I'm guessing. You're almost there. You're almost there.
Right here.
There you go. You're there.
Okay, can you hear me now? Okay. So anyways,
It did it again.
You cut out again, Queen. Oh, she dropped. Whoops. I hope she comes back up though. If there's something she actually needed to get out. I just wanted to say that I really, in all honesty, I really do hope that she comes back Monday. I want her to come back Monday with the. I hope she comes back with the thought process of I want to be educated, but when you try to educate me, I'm going to argue with you about it. That's not how you get educated. Like, come back with the attitude of I'm actually genuine about being educated and I'm going to listen with my listening ears and be educated. That's all I wanted to say.
okay, can you hear me now?
You're good. I can hear
Dear
you. You're good. You're
Lord.
good.
Okay. Whew. That was as fast as a pregnant woman ran up the dang stairs. Okay. Okay, I was just saying. Um I just want Miss Anna, if you're gonna come and learn, please come with an open heart and an open mind on Monday. We're not asking you to change overnight, okay? But be ready to receive information that may be different from what you've learned. Um what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. And take the time. If you really genuinely want to learn, you got to take the time to do it on your own. You have to. Use YouTube. Read a book. Read articles. Okay? Because we can't change you. We can inspire you to want to change, but we can't change you. Okay? It hurts my heart to hear that you basically labeled the trans community as P3DOs. Because you said you're more concerned, right? I need oxygen. You said I'm just here to protect myself and my kids from P3DOs. And that can come in any community. Any community. So please take that closed-mindedness, put it in your back pocket Monday, and come with an open mind. Okay? At the end of the day, you probably have no idea that you have brushed shoulders with a trans person many a times. They may have served you. They may have been at a party with you. They may have hung out safely around your whole family, kids included. Okay? So please, just come Monday with an open heart. My God, with that being said, Quan is out the building and I'm going to go get some oxygen.
Wonderful. Well needed. Well needed oxygen. I'm gonna give you a time for Monday. This is very rare. Oh, that means I need to do my schedule on time. It means I need to be on time. I'm gonna give you a time. 12 o'clock East Coast time on Monday. I will be on time. If you're not available, I will have topics to cover. I'm not going to leave myself open like that and not have anything to cover. So if you are at work, I'm sorry. Please have your earpods and AirPods available. I understand that it's not the best hour, 12 East Coast. Sorry. You will be able to catch it on YouTube after. Yeah, today was definitely this kind of day. I wish everybody on this weekend a wonderful weekend. First part is it was definitely and definitely gonna end on a more glorious note for you. You know, I should just end with some Morgan Walden. You know, I should just, you know what, unity. You know, I'm not even. We've had our spiritual song. I'm going to some Morgan Walden today to end on. Wish, yeah, I'm gonna end on him today. A collab of coming together. I hit the choir. Hold on, but let me at least get this in first though. Let me get one of these in before I hit that though. Let me get one of these in, cause yeah, let me see if this hit. Let me see if this hit right here. Go ahead. Yeah. I got you.
Damn it, Jim, what the hell's the matter with you? If I was your car, I'd turn you around. If I was your radio, I'd play our song right now. If I was your memory, me, I'd keep running, till your fingers started thumbing through your phone and tell me that you're coming home. If I was your bartender, I'd mix them up strong in a top winner till the last one's gone. Yeah, I play every heartbreak song on the jukebox till teardrops that fell on that bar top. Keep you drinking, get you thinking I'm not where you need to be. If I was your bartender, I'd talk you out of leaving me. If I was your Bible, I'd turn the page to forgiveness. If I was your bed, I'd be ice cold without me in it. If I was your dream, I'd keep running through your mind till there was nothing you could do but call me up out of the blue. Yeah, if I was your bartender, I'd mix them up strong in a top winner till the last one's gone. Yeah, I played every heartbreak song on the jukebox till teardrops that fell on that bar top. Keep you drinking, get you thinking I'm not where you need to be. If I was your bartender, I'd talk you out of leaving me.
even eating food. Enjoy it in moderation. Enjoy your family. Have a wonderful weekend. Hope to see you here on Monday as we cover whatever topics we're going to cover on Monday. Hope to see Just Listen on Monday as well. If not, we'll be covering some topics at 12 o'clock East Coast time. Wish you nothing but best. You and your family love each other no matter what you look like or who you are or what someone decides to be. Continue to love each other. And yes, drink plenty of water this weekend and enjoy yourselves and your family. Take care of each other. Be nice to each other. Peace out. I'ma holla at you. Be good.